In a couple minutes to set it up quick. Starting a little bit early due to the Steelers game and the Miami game.
The Steelers have been here before. 2018 finished the year opening against the Bengals, lost the end of the Browns-Ravens game on the stadium video board. The Browns had won. The Steelers would have been AFC North champions. The Ravens won. The Steelers 100 up. Second and 6 now. For Cleveland. Watson. Tipped away. Pass broken up by James Pierre. Jason Sanders, who made a name for himself. Now the bad news, the bad news for the Steelers, the Miami Dolphins have taken a 9-6 lead on a 50-yard field goal by Jason Sanders. 50 yards. The clock that we're looking at shows 23 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. The Dolphins win.
Oh, Dolphins got the lead.
Third and 6 here for the Browns.
There we go. Changing the thumbnail real quick.
Over the middle. Watson completes that to the Joker. Takes 3 Steelers. 4 Steelers. They still won't go down.
All good there. All right. Let's see. Miami just scored a field goal. Damn it. Jets still have time. Still got time. Thank you for joining, everybody. Game's going to start in about 30 minutes. Right now, I'm watching the Steelers game and the Bills game and the Miami game. We need the Steelers to win, the Pats to lose, and Miami to lose. It's not looking too good, though. Well, at least Mike Tomlin's going to have a winning record. That's nice. Deshaun, backfield. Oh, and he fumbled it. Man, Deshaun Watson's a bomb. Alright, let's see. Come on, Flacco. Oh, they fucked it up. There goes the Pats. I think that's it. Man, they're just on Flacco right now. I don't know if that's a PI. I can't tell. I'll look at chat in a minute if people are saying stuff, by the way. Miami wins. Damn it. That sucks. Really wanted the Steelers to go. I mean, Miami's cool too, I guess, but it's better than the Patriots. Jets, what the hell are you doing? Damn. Miami's going to the playoffs. them Steelers fans. I feel bad. No point in watching the Steelers game anymore.
That is a word. Absolute word. He only had 4 times in 22 seasons as an Indians head coach.
Second career start, so much on his shoulders.
2000, 2002.
Finish up the Bills game and we'll turn on the Bronx. We're going to be watching the Broncos game. We're going to be watching the Seahawks game. My damn video is not loading for some reason.
The Jets were upgraded this year, even though they had a big slide at the end of the year.
There we go.
Top divisions in football because you can't play sloppy football and beat these teams that they figured out how to have a great.
Alright, we're gonna go change a game real quick and turn on the Seahawks game.
That's another winning season at 9-8. Mike Tomlin. Here's another great one for you. What a day here in Buffalo. Okay. For tomorrow.
Jake from State Farm. I really want that personal price plan, so I'll admit it. I'm a bath bomb guy.
Dude, you do not need to get that personal. The State Farm Personal Price Plan simply helps you create an affordable price just for you.
For real?
Who's ready for their jazz bath? No?
Who is that guy?
Jazz bath. Call or click to get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm Plan.
Michael, I am offering you a chance to atone for what you have done.
What exactly are you asking me to do? Tread very carefully.
If we do this correctly, every single person will get what they deserve. That's definitely him.
Dude, that's Jessica taking a little break with a peppermint frosty.
I gotta ask him. Hello.
Hi.
Mind if I sit?
When it's Frosty time, choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new Peppermint Frosty.
We decided
it's
time to put it differently.
We'll have to turn it on in a bit. It's not on yet.
Store bought in the Home Depot app gives you
Means we could just watch the Bills game.
help you get more done. To guide you every step of the way and explore products quickly with the scan. That way you get the top brands. and
Ooh,
the
Mr.
best
Beast
prices
Burger. That's pretty good. I've had it a
without
couple
missing a
times.
beat. It's made for doing. Download the Home Depot app and see how doing.
How's everybody doing today?
This is soft. Holy shit.
If you're a Miami fan, you're probably doing pretty good. Finally won a game. Bengals fans, pretty good.
But it's so absorbent, you can use less. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
A new
Oh, you're all doing good.
Thursday
That's
after
good.
Young Sheldon on CBS.
Yeah, my favorite burger was the Chris one. I like that one the best.
CBS is sponsored by Bud Light, who reminds you to drink responsibly. And by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Got about 20 minutes. Finish up the Bills game.
So fittingly, lean on me during that break.
And they're just going to QB kneel. All right.
That sets, pretty much says what
Let's
the
see if Bill
week is all about.
Belichick's going to be an asshole.
He can use his timeouts. I think he talked to. It's one of those where you look over and you say you can down it. I won't use him. Otherwise, Sean might have ran a play there and sportsmanship all the way around. Bill Belichick calling Sean McDermott this week. The Patriots were outstanding. The Bills told us and trying to help in so many areas, like a lot of other teams and coaches. And what Sean McDermott did this week.
So the Bills are going to have to play Miami next week. Damn.
Rare handling and getting his team to have the right mindset, frame of mind to be able to win.
Interesting.
2 seed. And if they keep winning, they will not have to ever play in someone else's stadium.
Let's
We
see,
know
who
that.
else won today?
Matthew on the road. I mean, another stadium, but Matthew Slater with tears. Just got the feeling, didn't it? Having a great visit to could be
He's not
last
last night, but this is probably going to be it for him.
I think so too. And McCourty will see as well. But Mac Jones played one of his better games of the year. The problem was the 3 interceptions, the 2 right at the end, very costly. But give New England credit.
When you're on Slack, you can say what you think, and then you can edit it.
Coming back, giving themselves an opportunity, but
All right.
good enough to
Cincinnati.
dominate
That game's not over yet.
Bills team.
Texans Colts.
That is going to be
Tank Bowl's in trouble.
the end of a week that no one will ever forget. With a joyful ending,
Let's see who's
a
done.
celebration.
Falcons beat the Buccaneers. Vikings beat the Bears. Panthers beat the Saints. And the Steelers beat the Browns. Mike Tomlin has a winning record once again. That's good.
They told him, yes, you won the game of life. Today in Buffalo, his teammates won a game for him. That's what they did. And on to the playoffs as the 2 seed. Love for DeMar. It was definitely in the air. Not just here, all across this league, all across this nation. And it really galvanized the country, didn't it, Tony, in so many ways?
You said it perfectly when you came on earlier.
All right, time to turn on the Bronx. Let's go.
We saw a glimpse of humanity. You said that, I thought that was a great thing. People all came together, rallying around one thing, and that was
Hopefully. We gotta wait a
me
minute.
and DeMar. And when it's just
The love, the support, the prayers.
Or they're gonna put on the Giants Eagles game, and then I'm gonna change some stuff.
We live like that every day.
the good Lord sent into the world, and that's why we need him.
So the AFC playoff picture, the only thing that's we're waiting for, if Baltimore loses, Chargers will be locked in at the 5. That Cincinnati-Baltimore game still has 4 minutes to go with the Bengals up 11, but it's looking like
Miami, Buffalo,
yeah,
Baltimore, Cincinnati.
again.
If Baltimore loses, then the Chargers don't have anything to play for. So the Broncos should win this game.
Scenario is still in play. Still in play.
Should.
Possible.
Now, knowing this team, we probably won't, but
Well, Tony, a great day to celebrate a lot of things. Enjoy being with you, pal. Thank you,
I
man.
appreciate you, buddy. I love you.
Love you. For Tony, Tracy, Gene's Territory, Jim Nance, saying so long, Orchard
I think
Park.
we're gonna be changing the station any second
Let's
now.
go to the studio for the NFL Today update delivered by Little Caesars.
Anytime now.
All right, Jim Bassett, we now take you to the Baltimore at Cincinnati contest. Cincy up 27-16.
Okay, we're watching the Baltimore-Cincinnati game now, I guess.
Left in regulation. Kevin Harlan, Trent Green,
It's
and
fine. Exactly what I wanted. Haha.
Start the right guard. Kevin Zeitler is out. Mark Andrews, their terrific tight end, inactive today. But the third-string quarterback, they have had most of their starters in on the offensive line most of the game, except for a new start.
You know what's fun? You guys being able to hear the game. Maybe I should turn it up.
Has been Cleveland. Cincinnati has had their starters in most of the game, but they have lost their right guard,
I
Campbell.
can't hear the game, but I can turn
After
it up.
losing the right tackle a couple weeks ago, Collins, as the playoffs begin next week. If Cincinnati wins, and if Buffalo continues on to win, these two teams, Ravens and Bengals, next week in the playoffs, 1st and 10, it's
Oh,
again.
at the
And
50,
there goes another big
the
game
40,
by Bates.
the 35, and he fumbled. Uh-oh.
Here's a fumble. And
Cincinnati recovered.
Cincinnati's recovered the fumble. Baltimore's turned it over for a fourth.
Dang. That's what Baltimore needed. Oh, I'd be pissed.
On the right sideline, they hit it on the earlier drive as well. Brown put it in a position. Watkins comes back to get it. Not protecting the football as he's trying to battle for extra yards. And before he
Oh,
gets
they
to
just
the ground,
stripped
you
it
can see
right
that
out of
ball is
him.
loose.
Damn.
Looks like Bell's the one that comes up with the recovery. Bell and Bates, two of the better safety tandems in the
What's good about this
NFL.
week is I'm gonna have 2 games on at once. So I
Watkins had
watch
just
commercials
rejoined the
and watch
team.
another game.
Green Bay let him go. He's been with Kansas City and a host of teams in the NFL. He had played with Baltimore before, so this is second stint with the Ravens. And now Burrow from his own 32 with Pirine in the backfield with the first.
Samaji Penis. Woo!
And it was
We love
Jason
Samaji
Pierre-Paul who
Penis.
makes the stop after a gain of 3. So here's what we got here. Early on, an interception by Bates. They scored on a Mixon run, and then on the second interception, scored on a 26-yard touchdown pass to Chase. There's a fumble in the end zone. Hendrickson knocked it away and recovered in there in the end zone by Joseph Assad.
Guess what? They get to play each other next week as well.
First down and opened up a lot of interesting stories.
Well, it would have, because even if you get a field goal, it makes it a one-possession
The Texans
game.
won,
Ravens
not the
were without
tank.
timeouts, they have
Oh.
warning. It's going to take place here after this
Go
one.
Samaji Penis.
Again, jumping on the back of Pirine, who carries it on that second down. Now it is third down. It was a gain of a yard right
Texans
there.
ruining their tank.
Morning, 4 Baltimore turnovers. And a Cincinnati lead on CBS.
How could they?
Jake from State Farm. I really want that personal price plan, so I'll admit it. I'm a bath bomb guy.
Dude,
Very nice.
you do not need to get that
Pretty good
personal.
weather out.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan simply helps you create an affordable price just for you.
For real?
Who's ready for their jazz bath?
I believe once this game
Who
is
was that
over,
guy?
we'll switch to the Broncos game.
Jazz bath. Call or click to get a quote
I
today.
hope.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Michael, I am offering you a chance to atone for what you have done.
Maybe we can
What
see that game now.
are you asking me to do? Tread very carefully.
If we do this correctly, every single person will get what they deserve. That is
Oh, it's
definitely
loading.
him.
Dude, that's Jessica taking a
something.
break with a peppermint frosty.
I gotta ask him. Hello?
Hi.
Mind if I sit? Okay.
When it's frosty time, choose
Hold
wisely.
on.
Choose with a new peppermint frosty. We decided it's time to put a different kind of power tool in your hands. Store mode in the Home Depot app gives you in-store tools made to help you get more done. To guide you every step of the way and explore products quickly with the scan. That way you get the top brands at the best prices without missing a beat. It's made for doing. Download the Home Depot app and see how doers get more done. Sweet dose of softness.
This is soft.
Holy shit.
Excuse me. Roll it back, everybody. Charmin Ultra Soft is so cushiony soft, you'll want more, but it's so
Still
absorbent
can't watch
you
the
can use
Seahawks
less.
game yet.
Enjoy the go with Charmin.
A new episode of Ghosts,
Broncos
Thursday
game is not
afternoon
on
show
yet either.
on CBS.
Just gotta wait.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Bud Light, who reminds you to drink responsibly. And by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Number 79. We're at the 2-minute warning. Bengals on top. They led at one time 17-0. Here's a quick look. The rookie free agent Brown out of Oregon, who began at Boston College. Starting today at quarterback, third different Raven quarterback starting this season. Burrow under center. Burrow is 25 of 42 for 215. Hand off P. Ryan, 3rd and 5, and stuffed as you
Doesn't get
see.
the first down.
With
The
a
Ravens
gain
have
of
no
a yard.
timeouts.
Got a
They're down
couple
by
on their
9.
clock and a big game coming up. Game 2 of our NFL on CBS season finale, highlighted by an NFC East rivalry between two teams headed for the postseason. It's the Giants facing the Eagles. Eagles trying to hold on to that number 1 seed. Coming up next here on CBS.
Bengals are gonna drain that clock.
The Ravens today have turned it over 4 times. They turned it over 17 times the first 16 games.
Well, there has been some chippiness in this game as Zach Taylor calls a timeout there for the Bengals before the play clock runs out. But
Just chilling,
not a lot
waiting
of
for a
love
minute,
lost
you know.
between these two teams. There's going to be some carryover of that into next week's game when they
Eventually
face
it'll start
in the
kicking.
wild card round back here.
Gotta wait for the Broncos to get on.
So as we know, we're playing in the field.
I don't know what's
DeMar
on with the
Hamlin,
Seattle Rams
collapsed on Monday,
Something's down
and a
on
lot of the
Fox.
players and many have commented on the leadership of Zach Taylor. He told his team this week, in essence, to move forward to the game against the Ravens today without moving past the emotions of what happened on Monday. His humanity has been on display. A lot of people wondering how both these teams, in particular the Bengals, were the team playing Buffalo on Monday on this field, how the Bengals would react. And that is an ongoing story, I would assume, for them and for the entire NFL. 4th and 4, the punting situation for Cincinnati. And Crochet will let it go.
And touchback.
Flowers trying to catch up with it.
Minute 7 left.
62-yard punt.
See forces down.
And so from the 20-yard line, it'll be Baltimore with no timeouts. And down by 11 and 107.
The way he's gotten better.
No timeouts, 1st and 10.
That's weird.
Underneath, and he's got his rookie tight end, Charlie Kohler, with his 3rd catch today. 3rd in his career, gaining 6, and he's out to the 26. 2nd down 4, no timeouts, clock ticking. Underneath and dropped.
Oh, you gotta catch that.
That's by Drake. And now it'll be 3rd down and 4.
I know Brown's numbers aren't very good. Right now they're sitting at 16 to 39, but they've got a number of drops throughout the course of this game.
Now the question is, what kind of health will Lamar Jackson have next week?
Well, that's a big question. You know, John Harbaugh's answered it every week. He's like, we just don't know. We don't know. He hasn't practiced. He hasn't thrown. He hasn't been out on the field. So that's going to be the big question this week, if he's going to be healthy enough. We believe Tyler Huntley will be healthy enough.
Kohler's got the 1st down on that 3rd and 4. He picks up 14 on the play. They'll put him at the 40-yard line. Clock ticking, no timeouts.
Ravens are trying.
They'll drop it, and so now it'll be 2nd down and 10. So the antics today, J.K. Dobbins,
I think that's the big difference.
He has made a difference since he's come back
29
from
seconds
knee
left.
surgery, middle of the
2nd
season.
and 10.
He really has.
Ravens
and you look
still
at the
down by
numbers that
9.
he's put up since he came back from that arthroscopic surgery in the middle
Broncos
of the
game
season. The last
starts
4
in 3
games, he
minutes.
leads the NFL, or he led the NFL in weeks 14 through 17 in rushing yards and yards per carry, and what he was able to do, yards over 10 yards or more. That'll be a big piece for them next week when going against the Cincinnati defense.
2nd down and 10. Anthony Brown underneath, bobbled and reeled in. Drake
Gets the
midfield
first.
he goes. Hit on the play.
22
by
left.
Wilson for the Bengals, going for 8th consecutive win. They're 10th and 11. They're the 2-time defending AFC North champions. They've won the division this year. There's another spike to stop
Spike
the
it
clock
with 10 left.
10 seconds. Bengals defending
I don't know what they're trying to
AFC
do.
champions.
It's not like they're gonna win.
And we'll start that road with a playoff game hosted here next week. So this is what the bracket will look like. It'll be for a 2nd consecutive week and for a 3rd time this season, the Baltimore Ravens and the Bengals. With Miami and Buffalo, with the Bills winning today. They'll be up in Buffalo next week, the Dolphins, and who knows about Tua and their quarterback situation.
And what an accomplishment by Zach
Tua
Taylor and his
comes back.
staff and
I
his
don't know.
players
Anybody
back to
could
back.
be a
AFC North championships.
Tua ain't in.
First time since the early 80s that the Bengals have been able to do that, which when I
All right,
saw
that's
that,
game.
Martin Lewis had
Still on
a
the
really good
Bronx.
team here in Cincinnati, but congratulations to Zach Taylor and his team.
And the Bengals go to 12 and 4, 6 and 1 at home. They've won the division, and they start the defense of their AFC title. For Trent Green, Melanie Collins, and Gene Stearns,
Get the Seahawks game on now, too.
Cincinnati. Coming up next, the 2nd game of a double.
We're going for the Rams today.
For the Chargers taking out the
Because I want Detroit to go to the playoffs.
for Bears New with Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, Tuesday on CBS.
Yeah, dude, that doesn't look good.
I know what to do. I'm going to CashNetUSA.com. I can apply in minutes, and if approved, I can have the money as soon as the same business day.
Go to CashNetUSA.com to apply for the money you need.
Cash in on the best picks with Beat the Odds.
Coming at you from Las Vegas.
Hear from the experts as we break down the history and the storylines of the biggest games. Beat the Odds, sponsored by Superbook Westgate, Las Vegas.
Postseason is 1 week away. I'm Eagle Charles Davis, Evan Washburn, the rest of our NFL and CBS crew.
So we need to change the station real quick.
Huge day for Philly on a number of levels, including getting their Pro Bowl quarterback back in the mix.
Yeah,
Looks like we're relying on Stream East today. As much as I want to watch the Eagles play. All right. Let's get this set up. It'll be a minute, then we can watch the Broncos. I'm so excited to see the Broncos play the Chargers backups, guys. Denver. There we go. NFL.
Booth alongside the Hall of Famer James Lofton. I'm Andrew.
There we go.
The Ravens lose. The Chargers are the 5 seed. So if you're Brandon Staley, do you play it differently now today?
He told us that he wouldn't. I asked him. Backups, but he wouldn't reveal to us. He had a poker face.
All right, we're going to turn it up a little bit more so everybody can hear it.
That was pretty impressive. Playing with a straight face.
We expect to see Justin Herbert come out and play from scrimmage, be a delay of game. And now we are seeing both teams locking arms and coming out to the field. Both number 3s. Russell Wilson and Derwin James wearing the same jersey number as DeMar Hamlin.
Finally. And Geno Smith on the first play just got picked off. Let's go Rams. Come on. By Jalen Ramsey, too. Jalen Ramsey's a bum.
A show of solidarity
We're just
between
joining.
the
We'll be
Broncos
commentating
and the
on the
Chargers.
Rams versus
Both
Seahawks
number
game and
3s.
the Broncos versus
Derwin
Chargers
James
game.
and Russell Wilson holding up the number 3 in honor of DeMar Hamlin.
Damn, first play, Geno Smith got picked off. Russ Gunner.
Something the teams talked about before the game. They were all in agreement that they would take a delay of game penalty before the first play from scrimmage, and whoever was on defense would decline the penalty, and that's exactly what happened. Beautiful moment here in Denver. It is Justin Herbert starting at quarterback for the Chargers. And handing it off on first down to Austin Eckler. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. Herbert, 3rd in the NFL in passing yards this year. And he's got the 4th best completion percentage. Now, last week against the LA Rams, it became a blowout in the 4th quarter. And with 11 minutes to go, that's when Brandon Staley took Herbert out of the game. We'll see if that
Similar scenario plays out, and now a game that doesn't mean anything for the Chargers in terms of playoff seeding. They are locked into the 5 as Herbert throwing right, and it's incomplete. Intended for Keenan Allen, and it's 3rd down. Austin Eckler leads the NFL in touchdowns this year with 18. Trying to go back to
3rd and 8.
leading the
Chargers.
NFL in touchdowns. Would be just the 7th player to accomplish that feat, as you see Joe Lombardi, the offensive coordinator.
And this offense really changed when Keenan Allen and Mike Williams came back to full health. It gave Justin Herbert a full complement of receivers to throw to.
On 3rd down and 8.
3rd and 8.
Herbert stands in there, fires, he's got Keenan Allen. 1st down into Denver territory. And out of bounds at the 42. K1 Williams on the tackle after a 30-yard pickup.
I love watching Keenan Allen play because he can come at you with a different pace. He can start off quick, he can ease into it, he can stutter at the top of the routes. His separation ability when he sticks his foot into the ground and breaks away from a defender is second to none around
Rams
the
are going
NFL.
for a
And
field
on that
goal.
reception, he passes Charlie Joyner for 3rd in franchise history in receiving yards.
In the pocket.
Herbert back to the air. There's
Throw.
DeAndre Carter. And he picks up 10 yards. Josie Jewell on the tackle. And with that reception, the Chargers now have 6 players with 500 receiving yards or more on the season. Carter needed 5 to get over 500. They're just the 2nd team in NFL history to accomplish that feat, joining the 2011 New Orleans Saints. 1st down and 10, a pitch to Eckler, running right. Nice move by Eckler, spinning his way to the 20-yard line. A 12-yard pickup for Austin Eckler, and a good-looking opening drive for the Chargers.
It really is when you think about converting on 3rd down and then getting the run game going, because one of the question marks about the Chargers as they head into the postseason is how effective their run game could be. You look at the averages for Austin Eckler and Joshua Kelly, both above 4,
I get it.
but not a lot of total yards early in the season. So this Charger team running the ball better the last few weeks.
Last 3 plays, 3 first downs for Los Angeles. They run it again. And Eckler to the 18-yard line. Austin Eckler leads the NFL in red zone rushing yards and red zone receptions. 15 red zone touchdowns also leads the NFL. It's no surprise where they go down here.
Herbert
they
in the
fake it to
pocket.
Eckler here.
He's
There's
gonna throw
Mike Williams.
So Mike Williams, and he's going to get
Spinning away
about
from 1 and
3.
wrapped up by Jewell.
4. You got 4.
3-yard pickup makes it 3rd down.
You know, I had a chance
Rams got that field goal.
on the field
It's now
before the game
3-0.
to kind of bump into Mike Williams. I said, you know, I thought I was a big receiver when I played, but you are huge. And one of the things I talked to him about is his ability to run after the catch. We think of him as this jump ball specialist, but that little move right there that he made to get away from the first defender, running after the catch is something that's important to Mike Williams, something he's trying to incorporate more and more in his offensive package.
3rd down and 4. Herbert fires. He's got Allen again.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Keenan Allen.
Chargers first on the board. Let's
Touchdown
go.
of the season. Brandon Staley said he wanted to keep this momentum going into the playoffs, and you can't get a much better opening drive than that.
Sometimes you'll get beat physically, sometimes you'll make a mental error. That was a mental error. Nobody could decide who had Keenan Allen in coverage. And they were late getting to him. Justin Herbert saw it early, got the ball in his hands, and Keenan Allen right for that pylon right inside of it to get the touchdown.
5th time this year, the Chargers have scored an opening drive touchdown, and the extra point by Cameron Dicker is good. So locked into the 5 seed, Brandon Staley still going for it here today. Herbert to Allen, and it's 7-0.
All right, now we can watch the Rams game.
What's up, Feinstein.
My network has gone kaput.
You tried to save a buck on it.
I got what I paid for. Not so smart.
Nah, you're still a genius, but there is a smarter way to save.
Oh.
Switch to Verizon. For a limited time, get Welcome Unlimited for just $25 a line.
$25?
And it's guaranteed for 3 years.
Brilliant!
Well, you
All right,
would
Geno
know.
Smith,
I'm
let's see
switching.
it.
I think the bike's probably faster.
Now is the best time to switch to Verizon for just $25 a line, guaranteed for 3 years. The savings that last on the network you want. Verizon.
Who's on it with Jardians?
Free. Jump. We're the ones getting it done.
We're managing type 2 diabetes and heart risk.
We're on it with Jardians.
Join the growing number of people who are on it with the once daily pill, Jardians. Jardians not only lowers A1C, it goes beyond to reduce the risk of cardiovascular death for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease. And Jardians may help you lose some weight.
Jardians may cause serious side effects, including ketoacidosis that may be fatal, dehydration that can lead to sudden worsening of kidney function, and genital yeast or urinary tract infections. A rare life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum can occur. Stop taking Jardians and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. And don't take it if you're on dialysis. Taking Jardians with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
A once daily pill that goes beyond lowering A1C?
We're on it.
We're on it. We're on it.
Gonna run it
with
again with
Jardians.
Walker. He's
Ask
gonna
your
get the
doctor
first.
about Jardians.
I'm telling you that I shut the slider last night. So we just own a cat now? I closed it. Why don't we check the replay? No. That's... Come on.
This What Really Happened replay is brought to you by Progressive. One thing no one would challenge, saving money when you bundle home and auto with Progressive.
Just gonna get the cat.
Eat like a king who's on a budget. 3 tasty options, fries, drink, and nuggets. All for $5. Wait, that can't be right. Just confirm that that's the real price. Eat it. Have it your way.
So Help Me Todd is back.
You did it.
With new episodes in January.
An innocent woman is about to go to prison.
You're deploying as an agent of truth and freedom.
Chaos, more like it.
So Help Me
Geno
Todd returns
passes
new Thursday after
four.
Ghost on CBS.
The new CSI Vegas, Thursday 10, 9 Central on CBS.
They're almost in Rams territory.
Justin Herbert, 4 out of 5, 58 yards and a touchdown on that opening drive score, capped off by the 14-yard touchdown pass to Keenan Allen. And so now Cameron Dicker will kick it away.
Dicker the kicker.
Chase Edmonds is back deep to receive the kickoff for the Broncos, and it is a touchback. Well, we showed you the beautiful moment with Russell Wilson and Derwin James coming out. The DeMar Hamlin tributes have been
it's
prevalent
Broncos
here
time.
today in pregame warm-ups. Everyone wearing those T-shirts. A big number 3 with DeMar on the scoreboard, and this was the moment we showed you. Very powerful here in Denver just a moment ago. Broncos start at the 25.
Russ is going to throw
Completes it to Cortland Sutton, who shoved out of bounds by Jasir Taylor.
Gain of 7.
Russell Wilson trying to finish a disappointing season on a high note. The completion percentage, the lowest of his career, also the fewest touchdown passes he has thrown in his career. There's Jerry Rosberg, his second game as interim head coach for the Denver Broncos after Nathaniel Hackett was fired.
We still
Second and 3. They run it with Latavius
Murray, gain of about 7.
to the 40-yard line after a gain of 8.
Here we go. We didn't go 3 and out. We did not go 3
Quinn
and
Bailey
out.
getting the start at left guard today as Dalton Reisner has been put on injured reserve, and he's a free agent at the end of the year. So it'll be interesting to see if Reisner returns here to Denver. That's Jerry Jeudy in motion.
They're going to hand it to Latavius Murray. He gets 3.
Murray gets 2 yards on the play. Fehoko
2.5.
makes the tackle. We asked Brandon Staley, hey, what about Joey Bosa today? How much do you want to see from him?
Seattle's
Assuming
moving
you
down the
have that
field.
5 seed
They're
wrapped
in
up,
the
and he
red
said
zone
we
now.
need to keep ramping him up, get him back up to speed. He played 49% of the snaps last week, and Staley told us it'll probably be a similar number today. Second down and 7.
Russ in the
Wilson
pocket.
takes a big hit,
Throw it
completes
to
it to
Latavius
Murray.
Murray.
Flag is down, and this could be roughing the passer.
That's got to be roughing the
Our
passer.
referee today is Sean Hockley.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense number
Let's go. Fuck you.
First down.
It's on Jasir Taylor, who's starting for the injured Bryce Callahan today.
Trying to come in, get after the quarterback, but that helmet to face mask contact got him. And Taylor, who's 5'10", is going, most of the quarterbacks I've ever gone against have been 6'4", 6'5". I'd have hit them right in the chest, but a little bit late hitting Russell Wilson right there.
Callahan was not listed on the injury report,
Yeah,
but he has
our
had
QB
some
short.
bumps and
Haha.
bruises down
So
the
funny.
stretch of the season, and he is inactive today, so that's why Taylor, the rookie, is getting the start.
Russ.
Wilson
He's gonna
goes on the run.
lob it up. Oh.
Looking for
Overthrown.
Albert Okwuegbunam. NFL Today update in New York. JP and Bill Cowher.
San Francisco playing hard. Yeah, the Brock Purdy story continues to impress. He's going to find Christian McCaffrey right here on the screen. That man
Brock
will
Purdy.
do the rest.
Next Tom Brady.
21 yards, and San Francisco takes a 7-6 lead over Arizona. Back to Andrew and James.
All right, JP, San Francisco, a lot to play
Phillies
for today. They can get up to the 1 seed, as you see on your screen. They can fall down as far as the 3 seed because of Minnesota's victory. Second down and 10. Edmonds. And Christopher Hinton makes the tackle after a gain of 2.
You know, we get caught up in talking
Third down.
about that postseason seeding, the 1, the 2, the 3. Trust me, when you start training camp in the middle of July, and the coach says, our goal is to win the division.
Dallas. Come
He doesn't
on.
say to be the 1 seed or the 2.
Fuck the
And then
Cowboys.
next, you might talk about getting home field advantage. But to get into the playoffs for the players is huge. For us on the outside, we're all talking about, oh, they're going to be the 2, they're going to be the 3. They might have to go here or go there. You're in the playoffs, baby, and that's important.
Third down and
Russ
8.
in the pocket.
Wilson.
He's gonna throw it
On
right
time
to Sutton.
And
He's gonna be a yard
spot him
short.
Very close to a first down, but he appears to
Fuck
be
it, go
just
for it.
short.
Go
Let's
for
see
it.
what Jerry Rosberg decides to do on 4th and 1.
Oh, it was a quick decision. Jerry Rosberg, who used to be a special teams coordinator, always standing there with the kicker going, get out there, get out there. This time he's going, stay back.
Yeah.
You stay back. The offense is working right now.
Come on.
Broncos 47%.
Just give it to Murray. I
on
believe
fourth
in
down
Murray.
this year, and they've got Wilson in the shotgun.
Ooh.
Now he'll go under center. Trying to do it himself.
They're gonna run it in. He ain't gonna get that.
And we'll see where they spot it.
No,
We're
that didn't
so
look like he
accustomed
got
to
it.
seeing these days somebody pushing the quarterback from behind, but we did not get it this time.
Yeah.
But it does not matter, as it is good enough for a first down.
We got it.
Kind of like what
I'm
the
surprised.
offensive coordinator
It
Jeff
didn't look like
Zlatan
Wilson
did
went
there.
over.
He spread out all 5 eligible receivers, moved them
Okay.
out of the box. Now you
I mean,
only
I'll
have
take it.
those
I'm not
4.
complaining.
Maybe that 5th defender.
Let's ride.
at
Let's
the line of
ride.
scrimmage. Russell Wilson got that easily because he didn't have those extra linebackers coming up there and knocking backwards.
Out in the third different offensive play caller this year for Denver, beginning with Nathaniel Hackett and then going on to Clint
Willis.
Kubiak.
Pocket.
Wilson
Has time.
and
Just
now
throws it away.
over the head of Jerry Jeudy.
2nd and 10. All right.
Second down and 10. Broncos have lost 9 consecutive division games. That's the longest active streak in the NFL and 1 shy of the franchise record. They haven't won a division game since Week 12 a year ago here at home against the Chargers.
That changes today. Russ in the pocket. He's just going to run it himself. He gets about
And
7.
Russell Wilson goes
Maybe
for
8.
6 yards. We met with Russell Wilson on Thursday, and last week, the 2 rushing touchdowns, he said, hey, a lot of people said I can't move anymore. I think I proved them wrong a week ago with the 2 scores, and right up the
Damn,
middle
if he
here
didn't
for
get tripped
6.
up, he could have went further.
Moving closer to 5,000 career rushing yards. He would be the first quarterback ever with 40,000 passing yards and 5,000 rushing yards.
He told us he'd get it on a big touchdown, so we'd be able to talk about it a lot, too.
3rd down and 4.
They hand it to Murray, and he gets the first down.
Derwin James
That's right.
makes the tackle, but the drive continues for Denver.
You know how you have those comeback players of the year? Well, Latavius Murray is one of those players, I think, that people have forgotten about him for a little while. He's been on practice squads and different things like that. But here's a quality running back, a guy who's been a Pro Bowler all the way back in 2015, and he is a full-blown man when he's running in between the tackles. You got to be physical trying to come up to stop him. He's been a really important player in the second half of the season for the Broncos run game.
11th play of the drive.
Go, 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 go! Here we go. Good job.
Inside the 10. A 13-yard pickup for Jerry Jeudy.
Jerry Jeudy looked like he was going to get tackled for about a 6-yard loss. He makes a move where Khalil Mack goes, whoop, what happened?
I can't
he
believe
was right
people
here,
want
right in
to
front of
trade
me.
Jerry
Jeudy, smooth operator.
I don't know why.
His 2nd carry of the season, and it's 1st and goal for Denver. They've scored a touchdown on each of their last 10 red zone drives.
Come on. Come on, Denver.
Wilson inside to Edmonds, and Joey Bosa is right there.
I love his bag, but there's some flags. Come on, be on the Chargers.
Maybe a face mask against Los Angeles.
I would love that.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 97.
Let's go.
For the goal from the previous spot, automatic, 1st down.
Let's
No doubt
go.
about that one.
I don't know how much we paid the refs, but I'm appreciating it.
Bosa missed 12 games. This is his 2nd game back.
All right, 1st and goal again.
Said that he has felt better this time of year than he's ever felt before because he didn't go through the wear and tear. I wonder if this first drive, being at altitude, is getting to him a little bit.
1st and goal. Hand off to Murray.
Run it.
Latavius
Murray.
And he is pulled back.
He got like maybe
Morgan
2 yards.
Fox yanking him down. And it's 2nd and goal.
Looks like we're at the 2.
And Joey Bosa, when we met with him on Friday, and his teammates have noticed this, he's in a much better mood because the surgery he had, he said, corrected years of pain. And this is the best he has felt in a long time. And because of that, he's joking with us, joking with his teammates. He's been having fun and is excited for a big playoff push.
All right, 2nd and goal at the 2. We're going to pitch it to Murray, and he's in for the touchdown.
His 5th rushing
Let's
score
go.
this season. Both teams with impressive opening drives here in Denver.
I can't type for some reason.
You toss the ball, student body right. Murray looks, gets those shoulders squared just like Terrell Davis used to do years ago, and straight into the end zone.
A 7-minute and 22-second scoring drive, and the extra point by McManus is good.
Where's this team been all year?
Latavius Murray ties the game at 7 here on CBS.
Oh, and both games just went to a commercial at the same time.
I'm not posting on
Social media?
I don't feel
I love
seen.
it.
Hey, Mom, look. Mom. Oh, my God, Mom, you got to look at this.
No. Keeping my eyes on the road is paying off with Drivewise. Post about that.
Snow, get to sit here and wait.
Oh, say cheese.
No, thank you.
Unblock me.
Stop.
That was awesome. Hey, once you're at, I'll tag you. Get Drivewise from Ball State. Save 40% for avoiding mayhem. Like me.
The Royal Caribbean.
one stroke at a time. Oh. Shh. Hold up, Miss Lady. Our girl just turned her side hustle into a full-blown pop-up. Lesson learned. A+. Gold star. Class.
Commercials.
Don't miss out on TV's top new series. Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Fire Country, Friday on CBS.
Ain't nobody watching golf. Golf is like the worst sport to watch. It's fun to play, but it's the worst to watch. By far, it's not
The
even close.
NFL on CBS is sponsored by
Baseball's
Royal
pretty bad to
Caribbean.
watch too.
This is all the vacations. Come
I
see
love playing baseball.
Allstate,
I love
reminding
playing
you that football is mayhem.
The show.
And by Visa.
I
Anyone
love
can
going and
change
watching
the
the games
game
in
with the
person,
power
but like
of
on
Visa.
TV, oh my god, it's so boring.
Back in Denver on a gorgeous day, the Broncos looking for their 300th career victory at home. And a good start here on their opening drive. Russell Wilson shaking hands with every member of that offense after a 13-play, 75-yard drive. Tied at 7 with 3:55 to go in the first quarter.
Gonna punt.
DeAndre Carter back deep to receive the kickoff, and it is another touchback for McManus. Tuesday, Broncos defensive lineman Mike Purcell surprised a local veteran, Neil Jordan, with Super Bowl tickets during a VIP tour at UC Health Training Center. Neil, a 30-year Air Force veteran, retired as the Command Chief Master Sergeant while stationed at Buckley Air Force Base in Colorado. As we move closer
See how the game just
to
crashed?
the Super Bowl, the AFC playoff picture is set. Still some things to be determined on the
Chargers.
NFC side.
Herbert in the pocket. He's gonna throw it.
Joshua Kelly, and Kelly is
And
shut
he
down
gets
at the
5.
31 by Singleton. NFL Today update. Let's go back to New York.
Philly looking to wrap it up, Bill.
Yeah, they win and they get the number 1 seed. Boston Scott will take this from 8 yards out. Jalen Hurts is still in the game, and Philly leads 10-0 over the New York Giants.
Back to Andrew Catalano. James Lofton.
I think Boston Scott has scored all of his career touchdowns
Second and
against
4.
the Giants. That guy has just absolutely ripped up Big Blue. Kelly is taking
Big tackle right there. There we go.
Ron McMillan in his first NFL game makes the play.
Thank you for subscribing.
Signed off the practice squad on Tuesday.
You've got Gerald Everett. You see him jumping over the pile because the defensive lineman made some great penetration, slowed that sweep down that was going to the right against the Broncos defense. So penetration in the
Country,
middle,
let's
slow the
ride.
sweep. Let the guy come from behind to take the runner down.
McMillan, undrafted out of East Carolina, makes a nice play. It's third down, and now we have a stoppage on the field. And it looks like the refs are going to remove K'Wan Williams. So they want Williams to be examined on the Denver sideline.
Okay. I hope he's okay.
Williams in his first year with the Broncos, 1 sack, 1 interception on the season.
And a really, really good nickel corner who's kind of like the glue for your defense. If your nickel's not good, people will attack him, but he's been excellent all year long with the corners who've been playing on the outside.
Third down,
Herbert
3.
in the pocket.
Herbert
He's got time. He's gonna lob it.
Diving attempt at McMillan.
No flags. That's a 3 and out. Broncos getting that ball back.
There was
That's what
just
we
a
wanna see.
subtle hesitation in Mike Williams as he's going for this deep ball.
That's what we
He
wanna
slowed
see.
down just a little bit before that. And I don't think
Let's get hype.
thought
Let's
he was
get
going to
hype.
get the ball because he felt the coverage, and he thought, throw it short, and I got a chance for it. Didn't really need to lead him there because at his height, the way he can go up for a ball, but McMillan, excellent coverage and getting dapped up on the sideline.
Tyler Beatty, in his first NFL game, is back deep to receive the punt. Montreal Washington is inactive today. A healthy scratch, and Kendall Hinton is out with an injury. Beatty fields it and lost the football. And looks
We
like
lost
he
the
has
football.
fallen on it.
Okay, we're good. It's all good. It's all good.
was actually
Not gonna be like the Chiefs
swinging
last
to
week.
his back deep. A 56-yard punt.
All right, we can watch the Seahawks game now. All right, 39. Seahawks are at. They're not in goal yet. At the 21. Rams just jumped. It looks like.
Jake from State Farm. I really want that personal price plan. So I admitted, I'm a path bomb guy.
Never mind.
You do not need to get that.
Hawks had a false start.
State Farm personal price plan simply helps you create an affordable price just for you.
For real?
Who's ready for their jazz bath?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He jumped.
Who is that guy?
3rd and 14 now.
Click to get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. New year, new you, new Papa Bites. Chicken par, jalapeno, and Oreo.
All right, Gino in the pocket. He's going to throw. He's not going to get the first, though.
Don't worry, you won't tell anyone. If you wake up
Managed to
thinking
make
about
it
the
to
markets,
the
and
17-yard
make the
line.
right moves
4th and
fast,
6 now.
Get Decision Tech for insights on when to buy and sell, and proactive alerts on market events. That's Decision Tech, only from Fidelity.
We need a pecking order inside, gentlemen, so we have control on the outside. Mike, it's going to be some payback. I like it.
36-yard field goal attempt. It's good. Hawks up 6-3. And now that game's off. Okay, the Broncos game should be back in a second now. Anytime.
I got a feeling the answers are in Beacon Hills.
There's more going on, and I think it's all connected.
Anytime now.
Welcome back to Empower Field at Mile High. We're tied at 7, Chargers and Broncos on the final day of the regular season. 30 to go, opening quarter, and Denver will begin this
All right,
drive at
first
its own
and 10.
13-yard line.
It's not the 15,
Murray
but
on
okay.
first down.
Murray with the run
Into the
gets
16
4.
After a good-looking opening drive for the Broncos, James.
Yeah, Russell Wilson had a couple of completions. He had some runs with his legs, moving the ball around, and Latavius Murray
Not bad first drive.
did some of the heavy lifting once they got down near the end zone. So I love the reverse to Jerry Judy, who's the one in motion. So now you pay that off by giving him the ball, coming in motion on that reverse. And like I said, Latavius Murray showing people how it gets done down to the end zone.
Play action.
Russ in the
Wilson
pocket.
in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Steps up.
He's going to throw.
He's got Judy, but he overthrows him. Incomplete, and it's 3rd down.
All right.
Denver has allowed 61 sacks this year, the
Man,
most in the NFL.
he had some room to
Wilson
run
just
right there.
dodging one.
And serious
Oh, yeah.
pressure was brought because normally you think 4-man rush,
could've
5-man
got that
rush.
first
That time,
down.
6 people rushing
Damn.
to get Russell Wilson. And Russell Wilson, you got to remember, he can still move. He would tell people, you better have a spy back there. If I break contain, I'm going to run for a lot of yards. He wasn't able to break contain on that last play, though.
3rd and 7 at the 16.
3rd and 7.
Russ in the pocket.
Wilson in trouble.
Uh-oh.
And just
He
throws
got in
this one
trouble.
away.
That's 3 and out.
He's in the pocket. They're
Damn
going
it.
to the officiating crew to see if there's somebody in the vicinity. That's one that Russell Wilson might have gotten away with. There's pressure. Kenneth Murray really does a great job coming straight up the middle. He has a running back
D.
on him. Comes straight through that running back, get right into the lap of Russell Wilson.
So Denver comes up empty on 3rd down, something that's happened a lot this year. They have the
It's
worst 3rd down offense in the NFL, converting just 28% of the time.
It's all right. It's all right.
Wakeman comes out to punt to
You can't win
DeAndre
them all.
Carter.
Still plenty of game left.
left-footed punter boots one away. Carter moves up to the 38-yard line on the return up to the 45 and crunched
Down
at
at the 47.
A 46-yard punt and 9-yard return. Late first
Okay.
quarter, we are
Alright.
tied at 7 from Colorado.
Plenty of ball.
Deep sea driving, I see.
Something like that.
Well, here's something else. With your Farmers Policy Perk new car replacement, you can get a new one.
That's something
Both
else.
games are on
Get a whole lot
commercial
of stuff.
break.
Farmers Policy
Love to
Perk.
see it.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I've been telling everyone, the secret to great teeth is having healthy gums.
Crest Advanced Gum Restore detoxifies below the gum line and restores by helping heal gums in as little as 7 days. Crest, the #1 toothpaste brand in America. Ooh, we're firing up the Chewy app. Can't say no to these prices. Clumping litter? Resounding yes. Salmon pate? Love that for me. Essentials? Check. Ooh, we have enough to splurge on catnip toys. We did it. I feel so accomplished. Pet me, please. Okay, that's enough. Now back to me time. Love you. Great prices, happy pets. Chewy.
Alright. Beginning of the second quarter
Not only on the game,
in
on
Seattle.
the game of life. Betting that love is just a swipe
Baker
away.
Mayfield, 2nd and 10.
Betting on picking up that curious hitchhiker carrying a bowling bag.
Baker in the pocket. He's going to throw.
And betting that he doesn't turn out to be a corn.
That's going to be a gain of 9, it looks like.
Every moment in life is a bet.
Yep.
But life doesn't offer you up to $1,000 back in
To
free
Tyler
bets you don't
Higbee.
need. So bet on America's #1 sportsbook, FanDuel, and make every moment more.
It's all sports all day long on CBS Sports HQ.
And they're going to run it to Cam Akers. Cam Akers has room. Going down the field to the 40, to the 30.
Bud Light.
Oh, he got to like the
Reminds you to
25.
drink responsibly. And by Farmers Insurance.
Let's go Rams. Come on.
Get a quote at farmers.com.
We need the Rams to win. That way the Lions-Packers game actually has
Late first
meaning.
quarter, tied at
Because I want the
7,
Lions
and
to go to the
Brandon Staley
playoffs.
wearing the DeMar Hamlin shirt as he coaches this game for the Chargers, who will begin this drive.
And if you don't,
at
you're an
their own
asshole.
47-yard
Or you're a
line.
Packers fan.
Herbert to the air on first down, a screen to Gerald Everett. And Everett
Come on, tackle him.
not break free.
It's a loss of
Tackle made
1.
by Isang Bassi. So again, the Chargers are locked into the 5 seed due to the Ravens' loss earlier today. But when we mentioned this possibility to Brandon Staley on Friday, he said, there's a lot our team wants to prove in this game. Our goal is to play our best football entering the playoffs, and we're close, but we're not there yet. They've won 4 in a row, trying to keep that momentum going, and that's why he's playing his guys today in a game that doesn't mean anything for playoff seeding.
I don't know if you would
Second
play
and
your
11.
guys today, though. Like,
Herbert
what if they
again
get
to the
hurt?
air, and it's incomplete.
It's going to be
Intended
funny
for
if they do
Allen,
get hurt.
and Bassi had the coverage.
There you go. Bassi on 2 plays so far. Stopping
Here
the
is the
Chargers.
complete AFC playoff bracket. It's all finalized. The Chargers will go to Jacksonville next week. Baltimore and Cincinnati will meet in a rematch of today's Bengals win, and the Dolphins get in as the 7th and final seed. They will go to Buffalo next week.
As crazy as it sounds, Andrew, the best way to keep them focused on the next week's game is to play hard in this game. But their minds just
Herbert
wandered
in the
as they're
pocket.
watching the game on the sideline.
Lobs it up.
Herbert has it to Mike Williams for a
Fucking
first
Mike
down.
Williams, man.
Justin Simmons makes the tackle.
I hate Mike Williams.
18-yard
It's
pickup.
really only because of
I was
fantasy.
talking to somebody about the Chargers team and what makes them dangerous in the playoffs. You have to have a superpower. You've got to be like one of those superheroes, and their superpower is being able to pass the ball. And I remember Brandon Staley talking to us about a month ago, saying that he had no fear in allowing Justin Herbert to go back and throw the ball 50 times in a game. because they are so confident in how he handles.
Oh, they fumbled the snap.
Fumbles the snap from center.
Week 18. You gotta love it.
End of the first quarter. Rams going for a 45-yard attempt field goal.
Broncos 7. You're watching the NFL, not CBS.
They made it.
This is the truck.
Rams Seahawks 6-6.
And the truck that helps you
All tied up.
get far from home. This is the truck of the outdoors.
All tied up,
baby. And the rising generation. This is the one more truck owners are switching to. This is what it means to be a
Both games are on commercial, so we wait. Now get 2,000 bonus cash plus 1,000 Chrysler Capital bonus cash on the 2022 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab.
Ghost pepper wings? Here we come. What are you doing? Just in case. It is ghost pepper wings.
What, scared? These are more flavorful than spicy. Things aren't always as they seem. Try the Popeyes Ghost Pepper Wings that have the perfect level of kick and flavor for $5 today.
New customers get our best deals on all smartphones.
That's right.
But what if I'm already a customer?
Oh, no problem. Hey, Cam.
Yeah.
Same deal.
Yeah, it's kind of our thing.
What if I'm new to AT&T?
Cam, can...
Hey, but what about for existing
Same
customers?
deal.
Is he okay? At AT&T, we give everyone our best deals on every smartphone. Get up to $1,000 off on our most popular smartphones with eligible trade-in.
Yeah, I don't know what to do during commercials. We're just gonna sit here and wait.
I need to try it first.
Before we begin, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Liberty Mutual. They customize your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. And by switching, you could even save $652. Thank you, Liberty Mutual. Now, contestants ready? Go!
We're an hour in.
Only pay for
A little
what you
over an
need.
Kick off those New Year's resolutions by watching the hit comedy Ghosts.
I don't want to be watched.
Flower, you're invisible.
Don't miss an all-new Ghosts, Thursday, 8:30, 7:30 Central on CBS. And stream Paramount Plus.
Big Grammys, live Sunday, February 5th on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Start of the second quarter. Chargers and Broncos tied at 7. Back in the broadcast booth with James Lofton. I'm Andrew Catalan. And how about the quarterback matchup next week? Justin Herbert against Trevor Lawrence. That's going to be a lot of fun to watch, James.
Two really quality young players. One guy who has played for national championships. If you think about a guy from Clemson doing that. And Justin Herbert playing in the Pac-12. What's the goal there? To get to that Rose Bowl game. He did that the 2019 season. So he's been like to the toughest game that you can think of coming out of the Pac-12. And Keenan Allen said this about him. He said, everybody else, yeah, you get a little more ramped up for the playoff game, but the quarterback has to be cool and calm and not get too amped up for that ball game.
After an 8-yard pickup to Joshua Palmer, it's 3rd and short. Herbert.
Damn it.
Keenan Allen who breaks a tackle and is hit hard
Come
by
on,
Singleton
defense.
at the 15. Another 3rd down pickup for Keenan Allen. Since 2017, no one has more 3rd down catches in the NFL than this man.
And 2 Pro Bowlers going up against each other. Justin Simmons with 6 interceptions, tied for the NFL lead. Breaks on that ball, thinks, I can get there. But Justin Herbert, with that smooth throwing motion, it still comes out going 95 miles an hour. If he were a pitcher, he'd be one of those guys that you would have that radar gun plugged to every time. He can throw the ball at any velocity.
First down and 10. Hand off to Eckler.
Hand it to Eckler.
And
They're
Eckler
gonna
picks
get
up a couple
about
back in his home
3,
state, the Eaton, Colorado
maybe 2.
native. And then attended Western State, Colorado, Division II school. Told us that when he
Second
began
down.
training camp as an undrafted free agent in 2017, he was the 6th string running back. Didn't think he'd make the team. Finished that preseason strong, made the team, and what a career the Colorado native has put
2nd and
together
7.
now in his 6th season. Second down and 7.
Herbert.
Pass.
Throw it.
Williams at the 10.
You're
And
gonna stop Williams.
is dumped at the 8.
It's gonna be 3rd and 2.
Simmons on the tackle after a 5-yard pickup. Justin Simmons next year will be.
If we can hold them to a field goal, that'd be nice.
5th different head coach here in Denver. We asked him this week, what do you want to see in the next head coach? And his answer was simple: I want to win. I don't care who it is. I want a winner. I want to go to the playoffs. Something he has
Sean
never
Payton.
done in his time here with the Broncos.
I want damn Sean Payton.
3rd and 2. Eckler picks up the first
God,
down.
come on.
First and goal,
Have some
Los
fucking
Angeles.
defense.
You know, you talked about Eckler, and you would have thought that coming from Western Colorado, the real familiar choice would be, oh, well, the Broncos scouts, they went out there, they drove out there once. Let's get him into our training camp. He's a local feel-good story. We'll release him at the end of camp, but at least he got a shot. But, no, he ends up with the Chargers. And I remember when he came out there, but I remember this distinctly about him when the season was over. He went back to school to finish up his degree because he was serious about that. And he's so serious about his work, you can see how it's paid off for him.
On 1st and goal.
Gonna run it with Eckler.
Josie Jewell
That was a
with
big hit. That was a big hit. 2nd and goal.
Josie Jewell and Alex Singleton, the 2 inside linebackers, to me are very no-nonsense guys. They play the game hard, they play the game tough, but they don't.
Damn, that was a big hit.
When they get up after the play is over.
2nd and goal. Come on.
On his 5th year out of Iowa, it's 2nd and goal. Eckler remains the running back. It's a fake. Herbert. Right.
Lob it.
Run, and it's
Incomplete. 3rd and goal.
Donald Parham was in the back of the end zone. Kareem Jackson.
Come on.
At coverage.
Come on, defense.
You know, we talk about young quarterbacks.
Let's get a pick.
In your
Let's get a
3rd
pick.
year, you're still a young quarterback. It's very tempting when people tell you, oh, you got the most arm talent of anybody in the league, to try and squeeze that play in. But it's also a sign of maturity when you realize that nobody's open. It's 2nd down. Throw the ball away. Give your offensive coordinator, Joe Lombardi,
3rd and goal.
a chance to call a play on 3rd down. Don't force it into coverage.
3rd and goal.
Herbert in the pocket. He's going to throw it. For a touchdown. God damn.
Gerald Everett. Back-to-back games with a touchdown for Everett. And the Chargers regain the lead.
Still plenty of time. Still plenty of time.
His 4th touchdown of the season.
All right, Russ, it's
And
time to
for Everett,
ride.
that ties his career high, which he set last year in Seattle with Russell Wilson as his QB.
I mean, if you're playing in the secondary for the Broncos, where do you go to stop the passing game? Do you start with Eckler, who has 103 receptions coming in? How about Keenan Allen or Mike Williams or Palmer? And then you go to Everett, the tight ends. So many weapons. Justin Herbert uses all those weapons.
14-7.
11 of 15,
About 10 minutes left
and 2
in the second.
touchdown passes.
11 minutes. Sorry.
Y'all about to turn BMF into a global empire.
The Seattle game's on commercial again.
For life.
Just gotta wait for that. God damn it.
Nina's got a lot of ideas for the future. And since anyone can create a free plan at Fidelity, Nina has a plan based on what matters most to her. And she can simply focus on right now. That's the planning effect from Fidelity.
Seattle game's back. Rams have the ball. They're at their own 30. Baker in the pocket. He's gonna lob it.
Businesses nationwide are switching to Verizon Business Internet.
It's
Second
a
and 10.
perfect fit for my small business.
Verizon has business internet solutions nationwide.
For our not so small business, too.
Get internet that keeps your business ready for anything from Verizon.
Rub these little weenies. Not with my low E.
Millions are suffering from low energy, commonly called low E.
Conga line around the family room? Not with my low E.
With my low E,
I can't even blow this guy. Why live this way? Planet Fitness replaces loading with Big League, which keeps you energized
Yeah,
and
Planet
glowing all
Fitness.
day. Simply join through the free
Tyler Higbee getting a
$1
catch
account,
for 4
$10 a
yards.
month, cancel anytime. Deal ends January 12th.
Look at my
Gonna be
wieners
3rd and
now.
6.
NFL Plus is your game on the go. Touchdown! Watch live, local, and primetime games on your phone or tablet.
Come on, Rams.
And now,
Come on, Baker.
$12.99 for the rest of the season. NFL Plus. Sign up today.
Can you see a day when you would return as a full-time member of the royal family?
Prince Harry has an explosive
Baker
new
in the
memoir
pocket.
coming out.
Has
What's
time.
inside? His
Gonna
review
throw it.
interview with
And it's
Anderson
almost
Cooper.
picked off.
Only in 60
There's a
minutes
flag.
tonight on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Let's see. Might be a PI.
Tonight.
The young cop is fighting for his life.
In 60 minutes.
Find something.
Probably wait for backup, huh, Inspector? I'm not waiting for anything.
New East New York. Tonight, right after 60 minutes on CBS.
14-7 Los Angeles in front. That was a 12-play drive. The Chargers have the third most 10-plus play drives in the NFL, and they've scored on 34 of those
Alright, they picked up the
38
flag.
drives, which is the most in the NFL.
Well, Rams have a first down, so. Baker's gonna throw it.
So Russell Wilson comes
And he
back
gets the
out a slow
first.
start, 2 out of 6.
Threw it to Cam
for 14
Akers, and now they are
yards.
at the 48.
3 interceptions
Seahawks
on
territory.
Christmas Day against the Rams, but a better performance by this Denver team a week ago in Kansas City. Did not come away with the win, but Wilson said
All
it
right,
was
Denver.
one of their best
Now's the time.
games, especially from an offensive perspective of the season.
Kind of chalk that into that moral victory category.
Russ
Wilson
in the
throwing on
pocket.
first down. Here comes
In
the
trouble.
pressure. Bosa slips. Wilson buys
He's
time.
gonna run.
He'll keep it himself, and
He'll
James
get about 2.
touches him down. Brandon Staley
Maybe
telling
not
us
even.
in addition to Bosa, it was also very important for James to get some snaps today. Derwin James with just 25 snaps over the last 4 games, partly because of a quad injury,
2.
partly because of the concussion he suffered against the Colts 2 weeks ago.
And you want to see what your defense looks like with its stars and what it looks like when you start to rotate in that front 7, that front 8 category up there along the line of scrimmage.
Second down and 8. Edmonds.
Edmonds
And
gonna
Drew
run.
Tranquil makes a nice
Lost.
play. Having a big year for the Chargers. NFL Today update. Here's
We're about to
JP.
go 3 and out again.
Washington will like nothing better. Watch here, you're going to see Dak Prescott throw the out, but Kendall Fuller was step inside.
Dak threw another
pick it
pick.
off, go in for a pick 6 from 28
Man,
yards
Dak's
out.
a
This gets
bomb.
the point. The Washington Commanders 13, Dallas nothing. Back to you guys.
All right, guys, thank you. So if Dallas does not come away with the win or Philadelphia wins, then the Cowboys would be the 5 seed, and you'd have Tampa Bay and Dallas in the wild card matchup next week. Third down and 9. Flag
Yep.
is down.
False start.
Wilson to Judy, and Judy spins away from Gilman, but then is brought down. Let's see what the penalty marker is.
That's on the Chargers. I
That's
watched him
offside.
jump.
And it went down right along the line of scrimmage, which means that somebody lined up.
Yeah.
52. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay, third down.
Let's go.
That's on Khalil Mack.
Let's go.
See, just that little lunge. And Russell Wilson has been really effective early on with his voice, because he's been able to bark to get them to move several times along that. So his voice inflection, something that he's obviously really, really good at.
3 penalties against the Chargers so far. All 3 have come on the defensive side, and now it's third down and 4.
Russ in the pocket. Under
Wilson
pressure.
in trouble.
Nowhere to go. And he trips.
You'll credit that sack to Joey Bosa.
God damn it. Fucking Russell Wilson.
And now back-to-back 3 and outs by the Denver offense.
Another 3 and out. Let's go.
Here's Bosa, and you're going to watch him come up like that. He is outside
Sometimes,
in
man.
that little ghost move that he does. He swats the hands away, and he's just relentless because the tackle thought, hey, this ball should be out. This is a three-step drop that we've called. Well, the coverage is there. So once you get good coverage and you get relentless pressure, you're going to get
One
some
job,
sacks.
Russ. One
Bosa
job.
now has 60.5 sacks in his career. That was probably one of the easier ones he's had, as Wilson was already going down to the ground. Waitman punting to Carter. And Carter from the 27 with a fair catch. A 52-yard punt with 8:11 to go first half. 14-7 Chargers.
We love our new home. There's so much space.
We have a guest room now?
But we have ants.
You're slouching again, Ted.
Expired. Expired. Expired.
Thanks, Aunt Bonnie.
It's a lot of house. I hope you can keep it clean.
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
Which helps us save a lot of money.
Oh, it's a commercial break. I will be right back.
Request.
I'll have to check.
Aunt Joni's here.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Hey, I get it. Commitment can be scary, but not when you're saving up to 15% with Subscribe and Save at Amazon. You get free repeat delivery on your favorite items. And if things don't work out, you can always cancel. Seriously, no one would judge you if you call them. Okay.
Learn all the ways to save with Amazon.
Come on, Mr. Sanders. Focus.
Jamie Foxx, what's up, my man?
What up, Baron? Got time to chat bets?
Yeah.
All right, look, so you got 60 over Cleveland, right?
Boom, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Now, parlay time. What you put Miami in with LA, Vegas?
Oh, no. Terrible.
I was feeling that, though.
What did Jamie Foxx want? Oh, I've got no idea. Come on, serve it up.
I'm guessing you have a plan.
Take out the bad guys. Pretty simple.
NCIS 3-hour crossover event tomorrow starting at 8/7 Central on CBS.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save. Amazon. Spend less. Smile more. And by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks. Please gamble responsibly.
All right, we're back.
There's our buddy, Parker the Snow Dog. He loves this time of year, James.
I had to grab a
Where
cookie.
else would you rather be if you were Parker the Snow Dog than in the snow?
Coincidentally, our spotter, John
All right,
McCarthy,
perfect
also
time.
did that yesterday in the streets of Denver. Here's a handoff to Kelly, and Joshua Kelly stretches out to the 32-yard line. Justin Simmons on the tackle. 8 minutes to go in the first half. During the timeout, we did see Justin Herbert having a catch with Chase Daniel. We'll see at what point Brandon Staley decides to put Herbert on the bench. There's Daniel. Second year with the Chargers. 2nd and 6.
Just gonna keep
It's Kelly
running.
again. And Baron Browning makes the tackle.
And it's working because we can't stop the
3
fucking run.
teams, 3 hours, 1 night. The NCIS, NCIS Hawaii, and NCIS Los Angeles crossover event. That's tomorrow beginning at 8/7 Central on CBS.
Now wait a minute. Crossover event to go from Hawaii to Los Angeles, that's a 5-hour flight to start with. So how could it be just in 3 hours that they could do it?
That's the magic of TV, James. Kelly remains the running back. Play out.
Oh, God damn it. Hold on. Now we don't know what happens. Fuck. We'll fix it.
Being so effective, running at that inside
Oh,
shoulder.
well, they got
the
a first down.
defender
That's what
with
happened.
off coverage, making that stick move, and then the separation to
Of course, it's
gain
fucking
that
Keenan Allen,
confidence
too.
that the quarterback already had in you. You watch it on film, you go, hey, this is another great route. How are they going to defend it next week? You're setting up a lot of things that you're showing this week. How can people defend it for the next coming weeks?
4 catches, 72 yards. And
Fumble! Fumble! Did we get it? We got it! Let's go! It's what we needed.
Simmons and Singleton knock it away, and it's a turnover by the Chargers.
Let's go.
Third lost fumble of the year by Austin Eckler, and it's Denver football when we come back.
Fuck you, Eckler.
What's he doing?
He's cleaning the trash cans.
Oh boy. Meeting a new young homeowner for the first time.
Now we gotta wait.
So you think you can help?
I can try. Hey, what you doing?
I guess we'll watch the
Just
Seahawks
cleaning the trash
game.
cans.
Wow. It's important to build trust.
3rd
See
and
what
2.
your
I have no
address
idea
and
where the
phone number
Seahawks are at.
Well, you can never be too safe.
With trash?
Looks like they're at 30 somewhere.
but we can protect your home.
Oh, they had to take a timeout. Okay.
The hedges there.
No one's looking at the hedges. So you've taken up running. Apple Watch has taken up a few new things as well. First, it tracked your distance. Now, it tracks your stride length. It knows a breaststroke from a backstroke and checks for temperature changes to estimate when you ovulated. When you're dreaming, it's measuring your REM sleep down to the minute. And it can detect a serious car crash, then call for help. So, yeah, a few new things.
What's the point of having 2 games on if you just have to still watch commercials? Have fun in this.
It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Michelob Ultra.
3rd and 2, Seattle.
After your New Year's resolution.
My resolution is to eat
They're
better.
at their 40.
Better ingredients, better pizza. I'm eating better. What are you guys doing tomorrow?
Gino in the pocket. He's gonna throw, and he's picked again. Oh no, he's not. Never mind. He was picked, and then he dropped it. Is it a fumble? It might be a fumble. I don't know who it's recovered by though. Might be Seattle. Let's see. Let's see. He throws it. It's picked off. And the camera's not zooming into the guy who picked it off. Right, so he caught it.
All they have to do is guess that word.
Bacon, B-A-C-O-N.
And he caught it and then he fumbled it. And I think Seattle recovered.
Ringo, series premiere Wednesday, 9/8 Central on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Chargers enter today with the third
Okay, so they counted it
fewest
incomplete.
giveaways in the NFL
That wasn't a
this
catch,
season,
okay.
but Austin Eckler coughs it up, and the Broncos take over at the 49.
All right, Denver.
Expectation would be throw the ball down the field. Let's see if we can take advantage of it.
They hand it off to Edmonds and gets 3.
45-yard line. David Moa off the practice squad makes the tackle. Russell Wilson telling us that for whoever is that next coach, whatever offensive system is used next year, he likes the West Coast concepts that were used this year. Just said they weren't consistent enough. Injuries are part of it as well. Denver with a league-high 22 players on injured reserve right now. Edmonds again.
Stop running the
Chargers
fucking
are ready
ball.
for it. The last 8 Broncos plays have totaled negative.
You just got a
2 yards.
big play. Throw the damn ball.
One of the things that we saw that change with Jerry Rosberg taking over is they kind of ditched the 3 wide receiver set. They went more to 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. Had some success with that last week. Now they've got a 3rd down and 6. 2 tight ends in the ball game again. Kind of bigger bodies. Let's see what they can get done here.
Come on.
3rd down and 6.
3rd and 6. Gonna run it again with Murray, and he gets it. He's going.
20, and he's brought down there. Santi Samuel makes the tackle. A 25 5-yard run on 3rd down. How about that call, James?
There we go. Okay.
Job by Russell Wilson. If you heard him say quarter court, it looked like they were moving Murray over here for protection to go against Kyle Van Noy. But they didn't do that. They ran the sweep to the opposite side. 3 receivers running down the field.
Good job, Murray.
It was really a great shift.
He was almost free.
From one side to the other because it made you think they need to block Van Noy on that play, but they run the opposite direction.
Just gonna run it again.
Edmonds, the running back
Edmonds.
Here. Nice vision to
He
get
gets
inside the 15.
He gets 6.
Van Noy makes the tackle. A 6-yard pickup for Chase Edmonds.
All right.
Kyle Van Noy, a sack.
I'm just gonna keep running it, I
4
guess.
consecutive games. That's a career long for the
2nd and 4.
31-year-old out of BYU.
I love it when we talked to Joey Bosa. He said the grumpy old veteran.
That's what
of
he
the
called
team.
Van Noy.
And only 2 years his senior.
2nd and 4 at the 14.
You're coming from somewhere else, you become the grumpy guy.
They hand it.
Wilson keeps it himself.
Wilson keeps it, and he just lost 1 yard.
Khalil Mack makes the play. And a loss
That
of
was
1.
dumb.
You think that Khalil Mack is going to come crashing down the line? He doesn't do that. And Russell Wilson does a good job. You saw Khalil Mack trying to poke that ball out of the left arm of Russell Wilson. Wilson doing a good job securing it as he went to the ground.
8 sacks for Mack, but only 1 in his last 7 games. Eckler watching after the fumble. It's 3rd down and 5. Brandon Staley running down the sideline to call timeout, and he just gets it in. So there was something that Staley does not like, and with his great speed, the 40-year-old is able to call timeout.
And we wait.
Former
I don't know why you called a
college
timeout, but
quarterback
okay.
at Dayton and Mercyhurst. Coming to Verizon halftime report, JB, Phil, Nate Boomer, Coach Cower. They have all the latest NFL scores and highlights coming up on the Verizon halftime report.
You know, when we look at teams that are 4-12 and how they end up getting there, it's a little bit of complementary football.
35.
When you get a turnover near midfield, you need to be able to turn that into points. And really the points you want out of it are touchdown points. So let's see if the Broncos can pay off that turnover that their defense created here.
3rd down and 5. Wilson throwing.
Wilson throws it.
And it is deflected and incomplete. Derwin James got a hand
Looks
on
like
that
we're
one.
getting a field goal.
Joey Bosa was applying pressure, and James makes the play in the end zone. It's 4th down.
Bosa got up and signaled the trainer, so they're looking at him on the sideline right now. What a great job by Bosa putting the pressure on, and then the other all-pro at the back end, Derwin James, knocking the ball away from Cortland Sutton.
So McManus comes on to attempt a field goal from 33 yards away.
I saw McManus on the field, pregame warm-ups, hit one from 54, and I just said, show off.
McManus with a 33-yarder, and he gets it.
Los Angeles, 3 points.
14 to 10.
Good, and it's 14 to 10 on CBS.
It was a wintry day, and at IHOP quite soon, hot cinnamon apples with the Coke
looks like
with
the
a
Rams
spoon
just made a
and
big
the
play,
fluffiest
too.
French toast with red currants on top. We
Oh,
wish you a happy
somebody's on the
holiday.
ground.
Only at IHOP. New ginger snap apple French toast, part of our new holiday menu. Try all 3 flavors.
Never let the away team.
Who is that? Number 27 for the Seahawks.
Great things happen when you spice it up.
43? We won! Yes!
Both games are on commercial again.
Quick! The quicker picker-upper. When you gotta get it done, just one sheet is all you need.
No, we
because
wait.
one sheet of Bounty absorbs more than theirs, so you can use less.
We're about 2 minutes away from that.
Get the job done with one. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Hey, Jake from State Farm. I want that personal price plan. So how's this for personal? I draw
This game
mustaches
isn't
on
the
players'
worst game
faces
I've seen at
when they're
least.
asleep.
Coach Reed, you don't need to get that personal to get the State Farm personal price plan. It helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Oh, Coach.
It happened again.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Call or click to get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is our chance. Keep her alive. Save her, you can see.
No one's gonna find us, right? Everybody I have cared for has either died or left me. There's no halfway with this. We finish what we started.
The best of us.
So Help Me Todd is back.
You did it.
We did it.
With new episodes in January.
An innocent woman is about to go to prison.
You're deploying as an agent of truth and freedom.
Chaos, more like it.
So Help Me Todd returns new Thursday after Ghosts on CBS.
A new CSI Vegas, Thursday 10/9 Central on CBS.
Well, James, you saw Joey Bosa grimacing a little bit after that last play. Let's take you back and show you what happened.
The awkward positions that he puts himself in, being able to get around offensive tackles. Joey Bosa, when I saw him get up and I saw you raise your hand as you run into the sideline, they've kind of been checking on it. And if you've had a core muscle injury, you never know when that thing is going to crop back up. He said it took him longer than what he expected for it to get well, but his brother had gone through it, so he felt like he had good advice from his brother to really rest it early on in the recovery process.
And a touchback. Last Sunday, Art McNally passed away at the age of 97. Mr. McNally served as an NFL official for 9 seasons before becoming the league's director of officiating in 1968. He remained an active member of the NFL family until he retired in 2015.
I was trying to find a way to stay comfortable.
Considered a key figure in implementing the use of instant replay. Mr. McNally was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame last summer. First down and 10 for the Chargers. A quick pass to Mike Williams, who gets up to the 30-yard line. Alex Singleton with another tackle. And now
Williams is on the ground.
And a little slow to get up. And this
limping off the field
is not what the Chargers wanted to see.
You know, he's just barreling up in there and he gets hit in the back.
Baker said the F word on live TV again.
Well, so this was part of the equation that Brandon Staley had to factor in when he knew he was locked into the 5 seed after the Ravens' loss earlier today. Do you rest some guys like a Mike Williams or a Keenan Allen? He wants to play full go, wants to try to keep that momentum. Hopefully this is nothing serious, but this is part of the problem in games like this when you're going to the playoffs.
You can't show the TV, that's illegal.
The decision to play the guys or not play the guys.
And for the casual fan at home, this is not a 90-man collegiate roster where you can put in the redshirt freshman. It's a thin roster when you start to look at how many players you have at each position.
Second down and 4.
Herbert in the pocket. He's going to throw.
To Everett.
We
had a long
down.
talk with Staley about this process, and he said, look, okay, Justin Herbert, he's an all-world quarterback. We want to rest him. Well, then who else do you take out? Who's not important to the team? It's a tricky thing to figure out.
2-minute warning.
The 2-minute warning.
The ABCs of CKD. A is for awareness, because knowing that your chronic kidney disease and type 2 diabetes could progress to dialysis is important. B is for belief that there may be more you can do. Just remember that K is for kidneys and Kerendia. For adults living with CKD and type 2 diabetes, Kerendia is proven to reduce the risk of kidney failure, which can lead to dialysis. Kerendia is a once-daily tablet that treats CKD differently than type 2 diabetes medications to help slow the progression of kidney damage and reduce the risk of cardiovascular events, such as heart attacks. Do not take Kerendia if you have problems with your adrenal glands or take certain medications called CYP3A4 inhibitors. Kerendia can cause hyperkalemia, which is high potassium levels in your blood. Ask your doctor before taking products containing potassium. Kerendia can also cause low blood pressure and low sodium levels. So now that you know your ABCs, remember K is for kidneys. And if you need help slowing kidney damage, ask your doctor about Kerendia. Ever wonder why
just waiting for the 2-minute warning to end.
Not the American goal or plan? Maybe it's because in dreams You can do anything.
Well, it's nice I haven't had to hear that stupid Burger King commercial yet.
And turn time inside out again and again. And you can do it all with your eyes wide open.
Verizon is the official 5G network of the NFL and the network America relies on. The Giants relied on teamwork in their victory over the Colts. They got touchdown catches by receivers Isaiah Hodgins and Richie James, along with a pick six by linebacker Landon Collins to earn the win and clinch their first playoff berth since 2016. This recap brought to you by Verizon, the network you want, the savings that last.
The hit series FBI, new Tuesday at 8/7 Central on CBS. The NFL
All right,
on
we're back.
CBS
Back in Denver.
is sponsored by Wagoneer. Live a grand dream. And by Verizon, the network you deserve, the savings that last.
Beautiful day in Denver as the hometown fans look for the Broncos to close
Herbert
out
in
the
the
season
pocket.
with a win.
He's gonna throw it.
Herbert throwing, nice catch is made by Donald Parham.
Gain of 9.
Up to the 45-yard line inside 2 minutes to play.
You know, I shake my head at some of these simple square outs because Alex Singleton, number 49, is underneath the receiver. He's in great position. That ball just sails right by him to the outstretched arms of Parham.
Second and 2.
Justin
Okay, it
Herbert
was only a
just
gain of 8.
being able to slice up a defense when he has time and you don't move him off your spot with the pass rush.
No update yet on Mike Williams. As soon as we have one,
Herbert
we'll pass it along. Herbert
in trouble, and he's sacked. Let's go.
Baron Browning with his 5th sack of the season. Also 5 on the play.
Browning starts up with speed, going up against the left tackle, gets underneath, and then squeezes right in between the left guard and the left tackle. So he had 2 guys there to block him. Neither one of them could handle him.
And Jerry Rosberg calls timeout, the first timeout of
Rams
the half
are
for Denver.
moving down the field.
Don't forget, coming up, Verizon halftime report. Our crew will get you up to speed on all
Anchors,
the scores and
game of
highlights
4.
around the NFL, including the
They're
latest
now
on
up
the
to 12.
NFC playoff picture. As we've talked throughout, the AFC playoff picture is all finalized heading into next week. These Chargers will be in Jacksonville as the Jaguars figured out a way to get it done last
All right, let's
night
get a stop.
against the
3rd and 7. Come on.
Out of the timeout, it's 3rd down and 7. K'Wan Williams out the rest of the game with a concussion for the Broncos. Herbert has Everett. And
Oh, he dropped it! We're getting the ball back.
He was wide open with room to run, but instead it's 4th down.
Rams got a touchdown. Let's go.
That is
That's what we need.
What you don't want. You don't want to be that open, knowing you're
Tutu
that
Otwell,
open.
number
And then you
15.
turn around and you realize, man, I could have had a lot of yardage right there and could have put my team in good field position.
Those just joining, we want the Rams to win so the Lions can make the playoffs.
More dropped passes
Hopefully.
than Justin Herbert this year.
They still got to beat the Packers tonight.
So J.K. Scott, a Denver native, Mullen High School, punting to Freddie Swain over his head into the end
Touchback.
zone for a touchback.
All right, minute 35 left in the Bronco game.
We'll be back in 30 seconds after this.
No, not the Burger King. God damn it.
Fries, drinking nuggets, all for $5. Wait, that can't be right. Just confirm that that's the real price. Eat, have it your way.
Traumatized by the Burger King commercial due to that Broncos-Rams game.
Policy perk, new car replacement. You can
When
get
you're
a new
down by 40 points, and then
That's
you hear
something
about the
Get a whole lot of
legendary
stuff.
Whopper.
Policy perks.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Not as bad as being roasted by Patrick Starr on live TV, though. That sucks.
Saw Joey Bosa grimacing earlier in this quarter. He has the helmet on, but he's not on the field for this 1st down and 10 play. 1:35 to go in the first half. Each team with 2 timeouts remaining.
1st and 10. Broncos at the 20.
Wilson for Sutton.
Ooh.
His adjustment on the sideline.
Is he out?
Bounds.
Yeah.
Michael Davis had the coverage. NFL Today update,
Fuck you,
JP and Bill Cowher.
Bill, you've complimented the Rams' play. Yeah, the Rams are playing hard with nothing to play for. This is Tutu Atwell in the reverse from 11 yards out, giving the Rams a 13-6 lead over Seattle. Seattle needs to win to stay alive right now. Otherwise, they lose. It comes down to Green Bay, Detroit tonight. Back to Andrew Catalan.
Yeah, Detroit fans are loving that
Russ in
update.
trouble.
Wilson
He's just
escapes
gonna run.
trouble, will keep it himself and
There we
out of
go.
bounds at the 25-yard line.
Gain
A
of
5-yard pickup for Wilson.
5. 3rd and 5. Let's see if we can do something.
Again, just like last week, not afraid to take off with his legs, but he's been slow through the air so far today. He's 0 for his last 6 and just 2 of 8 on the day.
Third down. Let's see what the linebackers inside decide to do against Russell Wilson.
Bosa not out there on 3rd down.
Russ
Wilson
has time. Gonna lob it up.
For Sutton, incomplete.
Oh.
Tight coverage again by Michael Davis. And out comes the punt unit for Denver.
Well, 3 and out.
Michael
I mean,
Davis
we're
is
used
one
to
of
seeing
the
that here,
step-up
but
players for the Los Angeles Chargers. When J.C. Jackson
my
went
hopes up every
down
week.
early in the season, it was on Michael Davis to now be the guy to go out there and man the important quarterback position on the outside. Did it extremely well.
Why didn't we run the
3
ball?
quarters of the season.
That's the 3rd 3 and out today by the Broncos. Entering today, only Tennessee had more 3 and outs entering Week 18. Waitman punting, nearly blocked. Short kick. Carter will let it go, and it sits right around the 35-yard line. So Los Angeles will have pretty good field position in 2 timeouts. 1:08 to go. We're back in 30 after this from Progressive Insurance.
Well, the Broncos game was ahead of the Seattle game, but now it is not.
Well, you said you packed them.
No,
2nd and 16. Gino in the pocket.
No, you packed them.
Gonna lob it up.
You said I won't forget to
It's
pack
broken
the
up.
life jackets.
the life jacket. I'm sorry. I have to challenge that.
Well, you do have one left, so.
This What Really Happened
3rd and
replay
16.
is brought to you by Progressive. One thing no one would challenge, protecting your home and auto with Progressive.
You know, my favorite part was when you said, obviously, I won't forget to bring the life jackets.
Man, Tyler Lockett was wide
All
open
right, 2
until he
timeouts
got
for
there.
Justin Herbert to work with. 1:08 on the clock. Mike Williams, who was shaken up on the last drive, is not out there for the Chargers. We continue to wait for an injury report from Los Angeles. Eckler, the running back.
Herbert in the pocket.
Eckler
He's
in
gonna
the
throw it to
backfield
Eckler,
makes the
and he
catch,
gets
shoved out of
2.
bounds by Josie Jewell.
And you're going to get a roughing the passer penalty against the Denver Broncos.
Fuck.
Got a little too aggressive.
God, the NFL's so soft.
That's on Sean Williams, the first penalty of the day against Denver.
The secondary did a good job, and you have about a half a step. And by that I mean about a half of a step before you can hit. That was 2 complete steps. So that rule, that 2-step rule, has been out for a long time. You've got to be a lot more friendly around the quarterbacks.
Ejiro Evero, the defensive coordinator, who's done a nice job with the Broncos this year and will be a candidate for their head coaching opening as well. More on that to come. 1st and 10.
Herbert in the pocket.
Herbert
He's
over
got
the
time.
middle. He's got
Throws it
Keenan
right to the
Allen
middle.
right at the sticks. And with the spot, Allen has another 1st down.
If you're going to play zone defense and rush 3, Justin Herbert is going to complete the pass against.
They hurry up to the line, 45 seconds to go. Herbert dumps it down. Eckler
To Eckler.
the 31.
We're just letting guys get wide open. I didn't know we were playing Kansas City.
Injury update for Mike Williams is a back injury, and his return is questionable. And no update on Joey Bosa to pass along just yet. So that's where it stands with 2 of
We
the
took out Mike
Chargers'
Williams
big players.
and Joey Bosa.
And now 39 seconds on the clock.
That's
LA
gonna
with
suck for
only
them next
1
week.
timeout remaining. Well, Austin Eckler has 2 catches today. He needs 2 more to pass Keenan Allen's franchise record of 106 catches in a season. Eckler has 105. 2nd and 4. Herbert out of bounds
throws
in
it
the
up.
direction of Joshua Palmer. And that brings up 3rd down.
I don't know who he charges are. Sorry,
You
Luke.
got one timeout and throw the ball in the middle of the field. Use that timeout because you're at the you're kind of in the kicker's range. Dicker, the kicker, you're in his range inside of 50 yards right now. For Justin Herbert, he realizes probably the last thing they said in his headset: "Don't take a sack right here."
Dicker's season long is 47 yards.
Herbert throwing.
Herbert.
No one.
And Keenan Allen slipped, a little miscommunication there.
Oh, the
It's
Chargers. That's what you
incomplete. It's
meant.
4th
Oh,
down.
okay.
And the field goal unit will come out onto the field.
Keenan Allen trying to come around, cuts on his inside foot as opposed to planting that outside foot. Went down.
So they're going to call
All right,
this
Dicker the kicker coming out.
48-yard field goal, which would be a season long for Cameron Dicker, the rookie out of Texas.
48-yard attempt. Let's see it.
Out of the hold of J.K.
Oh, that's
Scott,
good.
the kick is good. With 26 seconds
17
to
to
go,
10.
the Chargers
26
lead
left.
is up to 7.
I believe Denver gets the ball first, so.
Chargers have used
always
3
good.
different kickers this year, and they've combined to go 30 of 32 on their field goals. The only interesting part of that is that none of those field goals have come from 50 yards or longer. The Chargers are the only team in the NFL without a 50-yard field goal this year. Tennessee had that going into last night's game, but Randy Bullock hit from 50. Eckler still appears to be a little frustrated after that fumble, his 3rd loss fumble of the year.
Defense did a great job forcing Denver into that 3-and-out so they can get the ball back and at least get some positive points on the scoreboard. Not the 7 that this Charger team would like it. For as many yards as the Chargers gain during the course of a game, they don't always produce touchdowns. And I think that offensively, I think that's one of the things that drives this Charger unit.
Edmonds, the deep man, and it is a touchback.
All right, 26 seconds left. Got 2 timeouts.
Russell Wilson's had a tough first half. 2 of 9 for just 13 yards.
Yeah, he's missed on his.
Come on, Russ, let's cook. Let's cook.
First drive, he was 2 out of 4, so you're thinking, well, he's 50% to start. But Russell Wilson has struggled with his percentage this year, lowest in his career, and really
Russ is
7
cook. Just
games
watch.
where it's been 50% or less.
I don't know what he's going to cook, but
so far this season, so not a vintage Russell Wilson season.
The 13 yards, a career low in a first half in his 11th season now, trying to add to
there we
the
go.
total here.
Murray.
And that'll help the stats
Okay.
up to the 40.
It's up to
And
40.
Jerry Rossburn calls a timeout. Gilman makes the tackle.
Let's get in the field goal range. Come on.
There's Mike Williams' helmet, so we are told that Williams, you can kind of see him in there through the unzippered part of the blue medical tent. Williams is still being attended to.
Game is not over, Hunter.
Did miss 4
It's
games
far from
this year
over.
with a right ankle.
Not even
injury.
halfway done yet.
Certainly the Chargers and their fans hoping Mike Williams is okay as they will play
I
in
hope Mike
Jacksonville
Williams is
next
okay.
week.
I don't like
Denver
injuries,
with that
especially
one
after that
timeout
Damar
can really
Hamlin
work
one.
the ball over the middle and try and get in range.
I might watch just still what happens.
Wilson is chased.
Wilson
Keeps
has
the play
time.
alive, throws deep down the
Throws to Judy. Oh my God!
flag is down at the 32-yard line. What a throw from Russell Wilson. Let's see if it stands.
Come on.
And I think it will.
So much for those 14 yards that he had in the
Woo!
A 58-yard completion.
You've got Derwin James back there, and he's looking at Courtney Sutton. He's trying to figure out where Russell Wilson is throwing this, and it's right to
It's my
Jerry
boy Jerry
Judy.
Judy. Russ is cooking. He's cooking.
Far side of the field, tracking Russell Wilson, watching the quarterback scramble. Now let's
All right,
see
we're
the
at the
payoff.
5. Come on.
Remember, you do
Come
have
on.
timeout, so you can try and run the ball up the middle with Latavius Murray, who's not in the game right now.
Come on, Broncos. Come on.
By Wilson, Chase Edmonds, the running back, on 1st and goal. Play fake.
Russ.
Wilson to the end zone.
That's a touchdown! Woo!
His 2nd touchdown of the season.
Woo! We got a ball game.
How about that drive? 3 plays, 75 yards, and all of a sudden the box score looks a whole lot better.
You know, when you think about Russell Wilson,
Patrick Mahomes can do it in 13. We can do it in 20.
how things are going to get better.
We can do it in 20.
Maybe a 3-point field goal attempt. Russell Wilson's thinking.
It's all tied up. 17-17.
McManus is good.
That's what we needed.
First 28 plays today, they gained a total of.
That's what we needed.
And on the last 3 plays, picked up 75 yards.
Jerry Jeudy.
Russell Wilson pressured in the pocket. Looks like it's going to collapse around him. He scrambles out to his left. Then like a javelin thrower, he heaves it down the field to Jerry
Only
Jeudy.
he got in the end zone. Damn, fantasy points right there.
Touchdown, just in the pocket. Take the play.
It's all right. It's all right.
Get it right. There's Russell Wilson.
We'll take what we
He's
can
all
get.
pumped up. I think he said, let's ride.
Then he tore his lat in his throwing shoulder week 4 against Las Vegas. Called it with us on Thursday. One of the toughest parts of his career was playing through that lat injury, but he said he's feeling good, feeling strong, and he's excited about a fresh start here in Denver next year with whoever the head coach will be. And as Wilson told us, he said,
our
look at
head coach is gonna
Cincinnati
be Sean
in
Payton.
2020. They went 4-11-1, and then last year they went to the Super Bowl. Why can't that be us next season? A lot of work to do to get there. But he was encouraged by the ownership group and
Let's
general
ride.
manager
This
George
country.
Paton
Let's
making the right
ride.
call with whoever they bring in as the new head coach.
Fuck you, Chargers.
And the Chargers will just take a knee to end this first half. Back
I'm
and
gonna
forth we go.
have to go
And
take a
at the
piss real
break,
quick
it is
after that.
Los Angeles 17 and
We'll be right
Denver
back.
17. Halftime is coming up next after these first half highlights from Verizon and a word from your local station.
What's up, Einstein?
My network has gone kaput.
You tried to save a buck on it?
I got what I paid for. Not so smart.
Nah, you're still a genius. But there's a smarter way to save.
Oh.
Switch to Verizon. For a limited time, get Welcome Unlimited for just $25 a line.
$25?
And it's guaranteed for 3 years.
Brilliant!
Well, you would know.
I'm switching.
I think the bike...
The best time to switch to Verizon for just $25 a line, guaranteed for 3 years. The savings that last on the network you want. Verizon.
When that alarm goes off, start your day with us. CBS Mornings.
Tonight on 60 Minutes.
Why be so public? You say you tried to do this privately.
And every single time I've tried to do it privately, there have been briefings and leakings and planting of stories against me and my wife.
Prince Harry has an explosive new memoir coming out. What's inside? His revealing interview with Anderson Cooper. Only on the award-winning 60 Minutes. All new tonight on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Welcome to Lingo. Let's do it. This is how Lingo works. Contestants will be shown the first letter of a word. All they have to do is guess that word.
Donut. D-O-N-U-T.
4 teams came to play, but only one will win the jackpot. $83,000. Let's play Lingo.
Lingo series premiere Wednesday night Central
We're
on
back.
CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
No, Cookie.
This year, television's top shows
I'm here to save as many lives as possible.
are all on CBS, like the hit comedy Ghosts, Huge, and the 3 most watched new dramas, So Help Me Todd, East New York, Fire Country, plus all your returning CBS favorites. CBS Original, the most popular shows on TV. Watch live on CBS or stream on Paramount Plus.
What are the words you would use to describe the Queen?
Kind, caring, and a nice lady.
I'm here. America needs donors.
And we're here to help.
What are you learning from Girls on the Run?
Never give up and to always keep trying.
You can see fire in your team. They're doing wellness checks for people are trapped inside their homes. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna make it.
You remember when we first met?
Just gonna move this real quick
Where did that area tie?
by plugging this in. This in a little. Just plugging it in. There we go.
The Grammys, live Sunday, February 8th on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
What a game.
CBS Sports
Pretty good.
The Verizon Halftime Report.
Better than most that I've seen from
And
this
welcome back to our New York studio and the Verizon Halftime Report. It is the network that America relies on. JB back here with Boomer, Nate, Coach, and Phil. And folks, we get at it.
All right, let's start with a game that a lot of people were watching. Patriots, Bills.
Seattle game's back on, so I guess we're gonna fucking mute
Just
the
simple.
Broncos game.
Game
Watch
time.
that. Turn it up.
themselves at least in the conversation for the playoffs as Akers picks up 5 on the first down carry.
And I'm not going to be surprised if, as much as they can, keep running this football for the Rams.
All right.
Give it to Akers.
We're going to watch the Seattle game for now until the Broncos are
Control
back.
the game, control possession, time of possession, and just bleed this clock out. And don't even let Seattle get back into this game. That's a game plan for sure.
All right, 2nd and 5. Rams have the ball. They're at the 30.
2nd and 5. Akers again.
Akers.
Not much there for Akers.
Gain
He
of
fights
2.
Forward, gets a couple. And a huge 3rd down early for Seattle's defense. You talked about it just a moment ago, Mark. Seattle absolutely has to get this Rams offense off the field.
Man,
get their
the Eagles
offense
are
back out.
killing the
No, without a
Giants.
doubt, either a stop here on 3rd down or a turnover.
It's also the Giants'
would be
backups,
just
but still.
all time for these guys. They'd already be in field goal range. Let's see if they try any of these double moves. Let's see if they slam it up in there in the run game. This is what you want. These 3rd and shorts. Give your run game an opportunity. You got your whole playbook available.
3rd and 2. It is the run game. It is
The
Akers.
run.
And it is
Akers.
close.
Damn.
I don't think he got there.
I don't think he
Based
got
on the
there
mark,
either.
He did not reach the 35-yard line.
It's going to be 4th
Third
and
and-
inches.
Fights through 2 blocks.
Watch Big Bruce.
51
right there on the edge. Gets kind of lost in the shuffle.
Yeah.
Between
He didn't even touch the 35. 4th and inches. I think they're going to go for it.
on that left side. Oh, massive 4th down play.
Rams are 78% on 4th this year, the best rate in the NFL.
We're past the 2-hour mark on the stream. Let's go.
They will go.
They're going to go for it. Akers, and he gets more than enough.
Watch this. I think they get a little bit of an early start on the right side. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they
Just
did.
a little. They got away with one there. Right? They got off the ball like an accordion.
Chandler Brewer was the first one to go, but nobody else went.
Shoot, pass out of the box, coach. That's what you want.
It's down in 10. New set of downs. And on first down, Baker off play action.
has
Wants
time.
to go deep. Oh,
He's
boy.
going to lob it up.
And it's deflected out of the hands of Van Jefferson. Incomplete. Tariq Woolen challenging that one.
Well, watch Tariq Woolen. He doesn't get fooled. He doesn't totally get crossed up. Watch, Van Jefferson's going to show like he's running the deep crosser. And look at that closing speed, even with the tweaked ankle. Tariq Woolen, I mean, that guy's like an avatar out there. Oh, and it was interesting talking to him. Like, you know, he had like 10 picks this year. And I was like, whoa. But you go back and watch the tape on this guy. I mean, he has his hands on the football quite a bit. And a couple times he said, I was just thinking too much. I got to just go for the ball. Same thing right there. Go
2nd and
smack that
10.
football and pluck one out of the air.
Baker in the pocket. He's going to throw. Higbee didn't catch.
His right hand incomplete. Well, we mentioned the name Richard Sherman when we were talking with Tariq Woolen. He said, look, I love to be brought up with Richard Sherman, who was another converted college wide receiver. His name carries a lot of weight around here. He says, but I'm doing my own Tariq Woolen.
That's right. And that's what you want. You know, you learn about guys like that, play with his style.
All right,
but you gotta be
Baker.
yourself.
Let's see it.
3rd and 10. Mayfield in all kinds of trouble. Runs into a sack. Darrell Taylor, already a career high 8.5. Now give him 9.5 sacks. And the 4th Seattle sack of the day will bring the Rams punt team on.
And this is just a hustle sack. Watch, he's keeping contain on the outside. Gets jammed quickly.
Everybody's just joining.
Then
We're
goes
watching the
against the
Seattle
second
game
and
until
doesn't
the
quit.
Bronco game is back on.
So Seattle gets the Rams offense off the field.
Denver
Jay
to receive
Dallas has
ball
to go all the way back
after
to the
halftime.
9 to field this punt, and Rochelle right there to nudge him out of bounds near the 12-yard line. Mayfield under heat. 4th time he's been sacked today. Seahawks offense back to work next.
Oh, commercial break for both games.
I'm telling you that I shut the slider last night. So we just own a cat now? I closed it. Why don't we check the replay? No, that's... Come on.
This What Really Happened replay
this
is
hat
brought
is
to you by
very
Progressive. One thing no one would challenge, saving money when you bundle home and auto with Progressive.
Just gonna get the cat.
Listen to me, Tony Hawk. No more skateboarding.
Okay.
How to play cornhole.
Pretty cool.
Broncos game should be on in the next 5 minutes, I'd say.
Introducing Total by Verizon, a new no-contract, no-credit check carrier for you and your family, with plans starting at just $30 a month on America's most reliable 5G network. Total by Verizon is available at totalbyverizon.com and at Walmart.
This is the icon of vacations, icon of the seas, arriving 2024.
There will always be bumps in the road, but we got guts, America. We got
America
freedom.
has guts.
We got power. We got future. So let's drive on and make the future we want to see
Let's
together.
ride?
Because your new Ford vehicle is just the
Broncos
start of the
country?
journey.
Let's ride.
So stop by your Ford dealer today and choose one of the thousands of new Ford trucks and SUVs ready for delivery. We've been building this country for 119 years, but we're just getting started.
There's not much to do right now.
It's only worth it if you enjoy it. The
Those games are on commercial.
Let me make this right.
You can tell me the truth.
Today's game is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance.
Legendary coach Chuck Knox coached both of these franchises. The Rams twice, took over in Seattle in '83, led the Seahawks to the playoffs 4 times in 9 years. Only person to win NFL.
Chargers and the Broncos. And back in the broadcast booth with the Hall of Famer James Drew Catalan, Mike Williams a back injury in the second quarter. His return is questionable, and there's a lot of people questioning Brandon Staley about his decision to play his starters right now. How would you handle this second half, James?
When you are a head coach, you're going to face those decisions. You play your starters, somebody gets nicked up a little bit, hopefully, and it's just a little bit, you're going to take some criticism. But what you're looking at how is this going to affect you next week and possibly the week after that as you try and make a playoff run? Because Brandon Staley had talked to us about the fact that what he was concerned about was he had been on a team in Chicago and they had rested guys, and then they came out flat, lost the first playoff game. Mike Williams on that cart doesn't look real good. I would much rather have seen him walking in there, but he did take a big shot in the back on a short pass that he caught. So that concerns me. Mike Williams, you never want to see one of your star players coming off that gimpy. I mean, I don't want to see more,
because I'm going for Detroit. But in a game like this, hopefully Mike Williams is okay.
All right.
Again, we're being told his return is questionable, but after you see that video, I have a feeling we're not going to see Williams the rest of the day.
Touchdown, Devonta Smith. Let's go.
But it will be Denver football to begin the second half. Again, the Chargers, by virtue of the Ravens' loss earlier today, locked into the 5 seed. Nothing can change based on the outcome of this one against the Broncos. We take a look at the first half numbers, and the Chargers, a lot of success on third down. Denver offensively did not do much until that last drive that covered 3 plays and 75 yards.
That's right.
You know, you always talk about playing a 60-minute game where you got to play a 30-minute first half, and you're right. For the first 29 minutes, it didn't seem like Denver was doing a lot.
All right, Denver.
Last
Let's see
30
it.
seconds, Russell Wilson, a couple big passes, got him in the end zone.
Starting at the 25.
Not first down. They
pitch it to Latavius Murray.
Around the right side.
He gets about 5.
To the 30-yard line. Well, Russell Wilson, most of the first half was down, but he finished on a good note, James.
And it's been a little bit like Russell Wilson realizes that this season there's been some up and down moments, and what he said, we want to improve as we're going forward. Russell Wilson, Mr. Positive, I think of him as a greeter as you're going out that grocery store, telling you, hey, everything that you got was just on sale. So Russell Wilson, he is the ultimate Mr. Positive.
Russ has time to Judy.
Next with Judy, who tried to reverse course and slipped.
It's all right,
It's
Judy.
third down.
Still love you.
Mentioned Russell Wilson working in that grocery store. Just told you, we just waxed this aisle. That's why the guy slipped.
Second catch for Judy. He had the big one deep.
3rd and 2.
Late in the second quarter, and now it's 3rd down and 2. Denver went 2 for 7.
And Gino just threw a touchdown to Tyler Lockett.
Chargers, excellent.
Looks like that Rams Seahawks game is about to be all tied up. They're going to hand it to Edmonds. And he's broken free! He's at the 50! 45! Let's go! We're in Chargers territory.
Woo! Samuel on the tackle after a 23-yard run.
Well, Chase Edmonds, who came over in the Bradley Chubb trade and got injured almost as soon as he got here, they had been waiting for and expecting the speed that he shows out of the backfield because he is an explosive player. You can see it on that last carry right there.
Denver has 3rd down runs today of 23 yards and 25 yards. 1st and 10 from the 44. It's a
Russ, they're going to pitch it to Judy. Judy! Getting the first! It's about a 13-yard gain.
Jerry Judy has a new career high in receiving yards this season.
Jerry Judy needs 1 touchdown to tie it.
With the motion, has to hit Judy right in stride as he's kind of turning up. You see him throttle down a little bit. giving Russell Wilson a nice, easy target to hit so that once he caught it, he could get upfield with his momentum.
892 yards receiving for Judy, his third season out of Alabama. First down and 10.
They're going to give it to Edmonds. Edmonds! Broken. Oh, fuck, he was almost free.
That one. It's inside the 25.
That's about 5, maybe 6.
Makes the tackle.
You know, when you look at this Charger defense and some of the elite players that they have up front, Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa, Kyle Van Noy, one of the things that as I watch this team,
if we
those
still had
big runs,
Javonte Williams,
those 10-plus yard runs, they give up those more often than you would like for a team that's headed into the postseason.
Second and 4.
Second down and 4.
Russ has some time. Gonna throw it to Tyler.
He's
going! He's going! He's in! Is that in? That's a touchdown!
Got that for your NFL debut. His first NFL touch is a touchdown, and the Broncos have the lead.
Game type.
One of the best things about it, they run
Let's
down that
ride!
You see there in the background, Andrew Beck and Saubert, who were his lead blockers. It was almost like a one-man screen with the tight ends being the guys out in front blocking for him.
A 6th-round pick by the Ravens this year.
Where's this team been?
He was signed off of Baltimore's practice squad last week. And in his first NFL game, he's going to keep that football. He's got a touchdown, a 24-yard connection with Russell Wilson. McManus for the extra point, and it is good.
Chargers didn't pay the refs enough. We
Wilson
did.
started 2
We did. Cost $400,000 to returf that field for this one game. We paid.
15 yards and
Let's
2
ride.
touchdowns. This one to
Let's
Tom
ride.
Brady.
Like that.
I'll turn on the
Probably
sales.
just trying to figure out what to do from the 2-yard line. Looking for a little running room is Powell, and he doesn't find much.
Remember, that secondary was just decimated right there. Rapp was out. You know, so he's kind of like their, center fielder, the quarterback of the back end. He's got to get everybody lined up and situated, and they run a perfect cover 4 beater, dialed up well by Shane Waldron and executed beautifully by Geno Smith and TJ Lockett.
Yeah, you can't throw it
Rams
better than
Seahawks
Geno
game is
Smith
currently
did there.
tied at 13-13.
Quite the answer for Seattle.
All right, here we go. We got a ball game, kids.
Tied at 13. What's the Rams' answer? Mayfield,
Baker
backside
in
pressure
the
from Kobe
pocket.
Bryant. He has 1 sack today, but Mayfield gets rid of it to Van Jefferson.
Van
Who gets
Jefferson.
the first down, going out of bounds at the 33, a pickup of 14.
Good.
And watch Kobe Bryant, who's flying. But there goes Van Jefferson across, over the backers, and gets into phase with the quarterback. Beautiful ball by Baker Mayfield on the run. Gonna kick into an extra gear there so he can get run down from behind.
He and Van have picked up a good rapport quickly, haven't they?
They really have, and Van's one of those guys who makes the quarterback right. His route discipline,
All right,
his
first and
timing,
10.
his spacing, really understanding
34.
structures of defenses.
Baker
How to beat 'em.
in the pocket.
Baker gonna run.
He's just going to run it himself.
Baker Mayfield slides
It's a gain
down
of about
for
12.
the Rams first down.
Good job, Baker.
At the 43-yard line, a pickup of 10.
Come on, Baker.
Well, once he sees Kobe Bryant and Barton right here, as Bryant takes the underneath, takes Higbee underneath, and Cody Barton went to go get underneath some of those deeper routes. You see him, his eyes darting back and forth between those two defenders, seeing all the space, and taking advantage of the extra real estate.
From the 43 first down,
Akers.
Little crease on the left side,
Gets
and Akers
7.
the ball just across the midfield stripe. A
About
pickup
7.
of 8 before Barton and Abram can get the stop.
All right. I'm going to change it back to the Broncos.
The line has their helmets on. He just gave him a fist bump, so it looks like Herbert might be coming out with 11:42 to go in the third quarter. McManus kicking away, and it is a touchback. Saturday, more college basketball coming your way on CBS. A fantastic Big Ten matchup between 14th-ranked Wisconsin and number 15 Indiana. It all begins at 12:30 with our Inside College Basketball crew. Saturday on CBS.
You know, Andrew, we always talk about how long do you want to play your starters in a game that is, quote, meaningless. Well,
Baker and the Rams are driving down the field now. They're now in Seattle territory.
You want them to be those competitors. Do you leave them out there?
Herbert.
Try to get a lead before you want to take them out?
Is it the Palmer?
Joshua Palmer on the reception. If you're asking me, I'd say no. And I understand Staley's reasoning, and we've explained it throughout the game that he wanted to try to keep momentum.
Right.
But if I was the coach and I saw one of my best offensive weapons.
Oh, no. We're stuck with a loading screen. Let's fix that. Uh-oh.
Out there
we
to
go.
play who are equally as important to
Yep,
your
game back.
success. But yeah, you hate losing those frontline guys. Hopefully Mike Williams' injury is not significant. Hopefully Joey
First
Bosa's
and
injury is
15
not
now.
significant.
I guess
And
there
these
was a
guys do
flag.
both play next week, but it's one thing that is so tough in
We're
a
gonna pitch
ball
it
game.
back.
Joshua Kelly on the carry, and he crosses the 40. A 4-yard pickup for Kelly.
2nd and 11.
It'll be a week 3 rematch.
Rams are
next
2nd
week
and 6
between
past the
Chargers and
25-yard
Jaguars.
line.
Back in week 3, they met in
They're
Los
closing in on the
Angeles,
Seahawks.
and it was a
What's
blowout.
up,
The
Luke?
Jaguars rolled the Chargers 38-10. Trevor Lawrence had 3 touchdown passes in that game. So the rematch will be in Jacksonville. There's Joey Bosa.
Now I just lost the Seattle
Seems to be
game.
doing okay. 2nd down and 11.
Herbert
will
in the
throw.
pocket. Has some time. It's batted.
Dropped by Kelly.
Batted at the
This
line.
was the scene back in September, that week 3 matchup. Trevor Lawrence, 262 yards passing and 3 touchdowns. Justin Herbert had a touchdown and an interception. One of the big factors in that game was rushing yards. The Jaguars rushed for 151 yards, while the Chargers only had 26
All
yards.
right, 3rd and 5 Rams. 3rd and 11 Chargers.
3rd down and 11.
Come on, Broncos country. Herbert in the pocket. Has some time. Under pressure. Nothing. Oh, that's a flag.
Everett was the intended target. Singleton shut the...
Yeah.
Those two had a few words.
I'm surprised they
And
didn't
now
call
it's
that.
4th down.
He didn't catch it, and then Singleton ran into him. A little late hit.
Well, I had wanted to see Justin
Damn,
Herbert
I'm
outside
surprised.
the pocket.
We must have paid
Outside
them
the
a lot.
pocket, Gerald Everett trying to work open for him. Ball's a little bit behind you.
He shoved him right to the
more
ground.
on-target throw to give Everett a chance to do something after the catch.
Rams
So
not
I think
able to
it's kind
convert
of in
on 3rd,
everybody's
so now they're
head
going
right now,
for a
that locker room.
38-yard field
How long are
goal.
we going to play? How long are we going to be on the
And they
field?
get it.
I
Matt
felt
Gay
like that
made it.
was maybe the case with Justin Herbert on that last drive.
Scott's punt.
Oh!
There is a flag down, and they're calling it a touchback.
Chargers almost had us down at the 1.
Good effort by Leonard.
They almost
but
had
let's
it.
see what the penalty call is.
There's a flag.
Scott came into the game with only 3 touchbacks. And because of this altitude, been kicking the ball a little bit further, it might be a 2nd touchback of the game. Really good coverage unit.
The result of
For
the
the
play
Chargers.
is a touchback. During the kick, illegal block in the back, receiving team number 25. The penalty is half the distance to the goal. 1st down, timeout.
Penalty on Lamar Jackson.
We
Denver
had
will
a
be
legal
backed
block.
up to begin this
You know, we
next
have the better
drive
Lamar
on
Jackson in the
CBS.
league. I'm going to say it. Just saying. We have the best Lamar Jackson in the league.
Travel doesn't end at Brookhaven. It's getting a discount on your trip. Plus points for your future travels.
So you think about the next trip, and the next trip, and the next trip. So wherever you go, you'll know you're getting the most out of your travels. And you can keep thinking, where next?
Both the Seahawks
So
game
is this
and the
stuff
Broncos game
really
are on
fresh?
commercial right
Yeah.
now, so
I mean, yeah, we don't have
gonna
freezers.
have to wait a minute.
It's definitely real food. We always have fresh stuff coming in. I mean, this is the best guac that you can get.
Fresh is what you stand for.
Definitely.
With Fidelity Income Planning, we'll help you create a clear, personalized plan for cash flow, even when you're not working. A plan that includes all your accounts so you can enjoy whatever comes next. That's the planning effect from Fidelity.
Oh, hey. Buying a car from Vroom is so easy. All you need is a
Almost
phone
that
and a
2
finger.
hour and 30
Just go to
minute mark of the
Vroom.com,
stream.
scroll through thousands of cars, then
Been
tap
pretty
to
good
buy.
so far.
That's it. No sales speak, no
Broncos
wasted
up.
time. Just straight up great cars. Right from your
Seattle
phone.
comes back.
All right, buckle up because one of NASCAR's most thrilling events is returning to the LA Coliseum under the lights. NASCAR's Busch Light Clash at the Coliseum, February 5th, only on Fox. There's the Coliseum.
No, that plays well. I went to that last
Yes, you did. Yeah,
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to call, invite me too, and then you didn't. But I, you know, afterwards when I asked you about it, you said, "Who is this?" When I talked to you, it's February.
I
That was a
just
little harsh.
I like the performances. It was Pitbull, Ice Cube. Nothing says NASCAR like Pitbull and Ice Cube. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Rams gonna punt.
You're saying it was a very good day.
Go together like peas and carrots,
Yeah.
baby.
Well, for Geno Smith,
Broncos
it's
game
been,
back.
it's been an okay.
Aggressive.
There you
The right call to protect your
go.
home
Watch
and
keeps
car.
spoiling what's happening.
Expedia. Made to travel. And by Chipotle.
I definitely don't know what's gonna happen next with Jerry Jeudy. Oh no. That's what
These
sucks
two
about
teams
fantasy.
playing
Sometimes it
on
just
a new
spoils
field
everything.
that was put in this
Especially
week.
when you're
the
delayed.
Broncos organization didn't feel that the field
Seattle game just
conditions were
crashed
up to
again.
their
Who's doing
standards.
this?
Number of events here, coupled with the winter weather, as Wilson is throwing.
Wilson
deep on first
to
down.
Judy.
Judy down there.
All right, that's that play.
Just
It's another 50-yard catch for Judy.
with a 50-yard pickup.
Man's a beast.
Judy just a straight go, 9 route. I throw it as far as I can, throw it to you. And
We just lost connection. Streamy's just having some trouble today, it seems. Oh no. Come on. Hold on. We'll find a game. If it kills me. Damn, right after a good play, too. Fuck. Come back. Come back. Alright, it's loading. And no, it's not. It just keeps crashing. We'll find one. Eventually. The entire streaming site just went down. That fucking sucks. Don't worry. Okay. now we have no volume. Hold on. And it's loading. God damn it. God damn it, streaming. Oh, hold on. We're getting somewhere. This is what sucks about being a shitty team. You don't get prime times, and then you gotta fucking pirate it. And we just lost the game.
Oh, ACDC! ACDC!
We can't see anything now.
That's actually
I want to see it.
That is so dumb. It's actually so stupid.
Okay, well, we're on a commercial, and I have no idea what we're seeing right now, so...
I get it. Commitment can be scary, but
I
not
think
when
I
you're
got it
saving
back,
up to 15% with Subscribe and Save at Amazon. You get free
We'll find out.
repeat delivery on your favorite
Check
items.
ESPN. Let's see what
And
it
if
says.
things don't work out, you can always cancel. Seriously, no one would judge you if you call it off. Okay.
Learn all the ways to save with Amazon.
All right, pay attention. You cannot teach this. This girl here, with the power of Visa, she's doing nails at school to pay for school. Why? Because school ain't cheap. She's crushing away school fees, one stroke at a time.
Okay, so we did nothing with that drive.
Hold up, Miss Lady. Our girl just turned her side hustle into a full-blown pop-up. Lesson learned. A+, gold star, class dismissed.
Hey, Jake from State Farm. I want that personal price plan. So how's this for personal? I draw mustaches on players' faces when they're asleep.
Coach Reed, you don't need to get that personal to get the State Farm personal price plan. It helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Oh.
Coach, it happened again.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Call or click to get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Is that my mug? Yep. I am very happy that you feel comfortable here.
NCIS 3-hour crossover event starting tomorrow, 8/7 Central on CBS.
Young cop is fighting for his life.
Suspect is armed and dangerous.
New East New York.
Let's throw a
Right
pick.
after 60 Minutes on CBS.
We turned over somehow. I don't know how. I think we threw a pick.
Sebastian Joseph Day, his first NFL interception.
All right, that answers
Assist
that.
there
Let's
from
throw a pick.
Kyle Van Noy. And the Chargers take
Yeah,
over
we missed
at
the Russell
Denver
Wilson throwing a pick.
46. And yes, Justin Herbert
I mean,
is
I'm
still
not.
the LA quarterback, throwing on first down. He's
I
got
don't
a
really
man.
want to see
This
that.
Parham was spun down by the
Chargers just gained like 20
Big
yards.
play on first down for 23 yards.
And a really unique way to use Parham, who is 6'9", basketball-type frame, running it deep over. Because you can throw it up high enough and nobody else can get to where his arm reach is as he's just in stride.
27th consecutive game with at least 20 completions for Justin Herbert. Third longest in NFL history, behind two separate streaks from Drew Brees. First down and 10. Eckler. And Eckler to the 18. 5-yard pickup for Austin Eckler. McMillan makes another tackle in his first NFL game. Eckler has 8 carries for 30 yards. He's got 2 catches for 8 yards. He has not had big numbers in his career against him. He's never rushed for more than 58 yards in a game. And this is the 11th time he's played the Broncos. 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Go back to Eckler.
We're gonna run with Eckler, and he gets nothing. He stopped.
You got to give this Denver defense credit this year, James. Yes, the record is what it is, and we all know the offensive struggles, but behind Ejiro Evero, they have put together a nice season, and there's some really good players with great
throw it at Kareem Jackson. I'm going to throw it to Justin Simmons. So I'm trying to pick the other corner, but you can then put your defense over.
3rd and 5. Ball's at the 18. Herbert in the pocket. Has some time. He's going to throw it. Incomplete. Incomplete. Ain't getting shit.
Justin Herbert has a lot of belief in his right arm that he can squeeze it in there.
Trying to get the Seattle game back on real quick.
But there were 5 yards for him to get with his legs if he had chosen to. But ever since that injury early in the season, he has not been the willing runner that he had been maybe a year ago, but still, his arm is normally good enough to get the job done.
And nor should he be a willing runner in that situation.
Go for a field goal. They make it.
His field goal from 36 is good. With 6:42 to go, 3rd quarter, it's now a 24-20 ball game.
24-20.
Discover online privacy protection. We will help remove your personal data from 10 popular
We got the
people
Seattle game
centric
back on, and it just went to commercial as well.
Because the thing about your personal information is that it should stay private. Online privacy protection. Free from Discover.
Plenty of ball game left. Anybody's game right now.
This electric feels different because it's powered by the most potent source of energy there is. You. This is the Lexus variety of electrification. Inspired by, created for, and powered by you.
What's he doing?
He's cleaning the trash cans.
Oh boy. Meeting a new young homeowner for the first time is a unique challenge.
So you think you can help?
I can try. Hey, what you doing?
Just cleaning my trash cans.
Wow. It's important to build trust. See, put your address and phone number on here.
Well, you can never be too safe.
With trash?
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
So look at the hedges, they're a mess.
Only looking at the hedges.
Well, it was a boring
You're
game
spending
earlier.
all your time
but
on a quest for a new
it's
job.
turned its head around.
But you'd rather be on a quest for dragons.
It's become
You need a way for jobs to venture to you. I need Indeed.
We've been
Indeed
spoiled
you
by
do.
those two memes.
Create a free Indeed account, and you no longer
Here,
have to choose
this is what we
between job
get
searching
dogged on by the
and
Rams.
socializing. Indeed has thousands of employers ready to search for you.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Discover. Exceptionally common sense.
All right, time for Broncos country.
Indeed, we help people
It's
get
time to ride.
jobs.
Russell Wilson in his last drive through interception. It's okay. He can have his one. He gets one.
Back
That's
in
it.
Denver, Broncos have a 24-20 lead. Some fun here at Power Field and Mile High.
Jerry Jeudy, 4 receptions for 124 yards.
Denver's about to get the football
Damn.
back.
If I played fantasy football in week 18,
A touchback
I'd
for
be
Denver.
killing it right now.
Inside the NFL, the show the pros watch. It's Tuesdays, streaming exclusively on Paramount Plus.
You play fantasy in week 18? You're stupid motherfucker.
34-year-old Russell Wilson.
Except for this year. This year's different because of the DeMar Hamlin situation. This is the only
9 of
exception.
17 today, and the Chargers still have a number of their starters out there defensively, including Derwin James.
Russ
Wilson
in the
throwing
pocket,
on first down,
has
over the
time,
middle.
goes to Judy.
For
Judy! Woo! It's a 20-yard gain. Not the 50 again. 25-yard
I
pickup.
think Jerry Jeudy didn't realize how open he was when he caught this ball. There's a slight hesitation. He looks at Derwin James and says, well, I know I can outrun that guy. Let's see how much yardage I can get out of this. Nice strike by Russell Wilson right in the heart of the Chargers secondary.
And a new career high receiving in a game for Judy. He's got 149 yards.
5 receptions, 149 yards. Russ in the pocket.
Wilson chased out.
Just gonna throw it. Low
They're
throw.
saying that is a catch by
It is a catch. Okay, gain of 7.
Well, in his third game with the Broncos, David Moa was applying pressure.
Well, I think this will be one of those ones where you try to get on the ball quickly.
That's not a catch.
Maybe they'll look at this one quickly upstairs.
That's not a catch. Go.
Staley threw his red flag.
Okay. They already challenged it. That's not a catch.
Challenge by Brandon Staley, who's 1 for 1 on his challenges this year. Now, to your point, James,
He
they
threw
can
it low
say,
and the ball hit
hey,
the
we'll
ground
take
before
care
it
of
even
this
hit his
already,
hands.
and they might be saying that. No, they will go to the booth, so the challenge will stand. Our pal Gene Steratore has done a great job
Not a
this
catch.
year with us. And what do you see here, Gene?
Well, to me, guys, I think that the ground helped Swain and aided him in that reception. I think they'll overturn this to incomplete. It just looks to me, even though the hands are almost under the football, you just still have that gap between the hands where I think the ground is helping him in the final possession. So I think they do overturn this to incomplete.
So are you saying they need to have cut this brand new grass a little bit shorter?
Seahawks, 3rd and 4. At the 24. In their own territory. Gino under pressure. He's going to throw it to Lockett, and Lockett's not going to get it.
Gene, you should know that James would never blame a receiver for doing something wrong. It's the field's fault, of course.
A very good point, Ed. Very good point.
Seahawks
They're
went
marching
3 and
them
out again.
backwards right now, so that field let them down.
The pass is incomplete.
Yeah, that's an incomplete pass.
5:58. It'll be second down from the 50. Los Angeles is not charged the timeout. They've used one challenge.
Gene, thank you. You were on it. Staley now 2 for 2 on his challenges this season.
All right.
5:58 to go in quarter number 3. Broncos trying to stop a 9-game division losing streak. They have not gone winless against the division for an entire season since the strike year back in 1982. Second down and 10.
Russ in the pocket. Has time. Throws to Judy.
Now swinging and thrown out by Taylor. Fans want a penalty. They won't get one. Shaseer Taylor celebrating his 24th birthday today. Makes a nice play. Now it's 3rd down.
And an aggressive tackle, but as he started that tackle, he started to throw, I think, before he actually went out of bounds. And if the player
Yeah, there
is
should
making
have
a
been
tackle,
a flag there.
you don't want to give up and have this guy spin away from you. So he's inbounds. Right there, they're both going out of bounds.
Derwin James not out there right now for Los Angeles on 3rd down and 8.
Russ. Pocket. Under pressure. Gets tripped up.
And then it's Kyle Van Noy for the 5th consecutive game.
Damn.
Picking up a sack.
Come on. We got to score some points.
What a run Van Noy has been on, and it continues today.
I think one of the best things to come from Joey Bosa being out is they discovered that Kyle Van Noy, with all his versatility, to be able to stop the run, to play the play, has become an excellent and maybe an even better pass rusher than he was early in his career.
Russell Wilson has now been sacked 55 times this year, tied for the most in the NFL with Justin Fields of the Bears.
We just lost connection again. Lost connection again. Fucking Stream East. We'll give it a minute. It full crashed. Damn. Hold on. We'll fix it.
Usually is Quick answer, they covered that.
Hi, Brody.
Geno Smith. If they lean on that run game again,
Play the Seahawks game when I fix this.
for the third straight game, and he picks up 3 on first down. It's a luxury to have for the Rams, who didn't know what the future was for Cam Akers earlier and was gone from this team in the middle of the season, has come back, and now 3 straight games with 100 rushing yards, the first Ram since Todd.
Conversation with Staley, he said, I don't think it's an effective strategy to sit guys. It can cause a disruption entering the playoffs. He said, if you bench everyone, you lose this game to the Broncos, and then you lose next week, everyone will say, why did you bench the guys against Denver? You lost all your rhythm. I understand that part of the equation. I understand giving the guys a go here, but after Mike Williams went down, I think there's a lot of Chargers fans that don't want to see anybody else go down.
All right. First and 10 at the 28. Herbert throws it to Palmer. Palmer's going to get 2.
Kareem Jackson telling the Denver Post this week he wants to play 2 more years. He's 34 years old. He asked Ejiro Evero, his defensive coordinator, about him, and he said, look, he has not fallen off this year. 3rd on the team in tackles with 90 entering today.
Kareem Jackson plays with a suddenness that you normally see from linebackers, the way that he comes up to hit. He does not slow down when he's coming to the
2nd and 8. Herbert. Oh. Joshua Palmer didn't catch it. Herbert had like a second to throw that.
To pick up a block, otherwise Herbert would have taken a shot.
And when you're putting your quarterback out there, it's not like this is a team where you're going to hand the ball off. You're going to ask Justin Herbert to throw the ball close to 50 times in a ball game. Already at 33 now, he's been sacked also. So the ball is in his hands, and you expect him to win the game for it. You've got to protect him up front and catch the ball on the other. 3rd down and 8.
All right. 3rd and 8. Get him.
Completes it. Eckler's got the first down.
What was letting fucking Austin Eckler?
With that catch, Austin Eckler ties Keenan Allen with 106 receptions, which is the most in franchise history in a single season for the Chargers. Eckler needs 1 more to break Allen's record, which he set a year ago.
And Keenan Allen is thinking we need to sit Austin Eckler now.
Broncos injury update to Sean Williams has a knee injury. His return is questionable.
1st and 10 at the 39. They pitch it to Eckler, who gets 1.
Back to New York, NFL Today update.
So the records out with these 2 teams. Yeah, it's a digital opponent to see Sam Howell keep the ball right here in RPO.
Let's go, Commanders.
Fuck
the Cowboys.
James knows all about that. Andrew Catalan and James.
All right, JP, a little extracurricular here on the field, which is something you're used to seeing between Boomer and Phil Sims every week on NFL Today.
They are division rivals, being both New Yorkers now.
All right, 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8.
Herbert in the pocket. Throw it to Eckler. Oh God, fucking tackle him.
Up to the 40. Did I say tacklers for Eckler? Whatever it is, that's his 107th catch of the year, which is a new franchise record.
You know, we had talked to him earlier in the year about those combined touches. And we were talking about Derrick Henry and Josh Jacobs and how effective all these running backs are. Well, Austin Eckler is a little different. He's not as big as those guys. He realizes that. But his versatility, his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, now you can say is second to none.
Herbert in the pocket. Has some time. Throws it low.
In the direction of Joshua Kelly. Justin Herbert did say that Eckler made it clear to him that the record was within his sights. And now with 4 catches today, 107 on the season. And he's coming back in.
Dude, sit your starters.
You got to remember how tough of a challenge this Broncos defense is. This is not a team that you say, oh, well, we can put up 35 points against. You've got to work and earn it against this team, and it's apparent that the Chargers are trying to do that to stay sharp.
Herbert. Throwing it. Oh, he fumbled it! Good job.
Second last fumble of the season for DeAndre Carter.
Justin Simmons.
One of the things you have to learn as an offensive player is to finish the play, and that's the second time for Justin Simmons, as you mentioned, punching the ball out. He must have been watching films of Peanut Tillman last night.
Shit. That's what we needed.
Justin Simmons missed 5 games due to injury this year, but still tied for the NFL lead in interceptions this season with 6. And that was his second forced fumble of the game. Seconds to go in the third quarter. Denver's offense
Probably last play of the third quarter.
The 11-yard line.
I'm just going to hand it off with Edmonds, and he gets about 7.
That should be the final play of the
That's the last play of the third quarter. Never mind, there's a flag.
Holding. Offense number 61. After this is goal. Replay first down.
It's on the center, Graham Glasgow. From a Chargers perspective, Derwin James and Joey Bosa are not out there on the field. So, again, meeting with Brandon Staley, saying he wanted to get those guys some reps. Maybe he's seen enough from those two. But the rest of his starters are still in there on defense. And that is the final play of the third quarter. Denver 24, Los Angeles 20. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
I'd love to have one of my own someday.
Thanks.
Oh, I was talking about
Revealing interview with Anderson Cooper. All new 60 Minutes tonight.
The hit series FBI, new Tuesday at 8/7 Central on CBS.
Add drama to every drive. The exhilarating Audi SUV family.
Every time I turn on the television, there's an attorney. Are you as tired of attorney ads as I am? There's animals, lots of promises of money, even open until midnight. Let me ask you this. Why do you need an attorney? Because you're injured. Well, I'm an attorney, but I'm also a medical doctor, and no one else can say that. Ramos Law. What makes us different makes us better.
It's your journey. Own every mile in an available H-Track all-wheel drive Hyundai SUV. Get 2.9% APR financing for up to 48 months on select Hyundai vehicles. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
Goldberg, we thank you for joining us for Week 18 of the NFL on CBS.
Back just on time.
After the penalty, first down and 15. Wilson to the air. And he's going to keep it himself and goes out of bounds. We welcome you to the broadcast booth with James. I'm Andrew. What are you looking for from a Denver perspective here in the fourth quarter? Can a win really give them a boost going into the offseason, or is everything
No,
starting
it certainly can. Jerry Rosberg, the interim head coach, said that he wants these players to feel good about themselves, to feel good about the experience. And I talked to him on the field before the game. I said, are you going to have fun today? He said, no, I'm going to try and win the game today. So there's a huge difference, and he understands how precious. He mentioned that these games are important to these players and how they'll look at it in their career and say, I remember that game at the end of the 2022 season and how we felt.
2nd and 13. Russ
swings this one to
to Murray, and he gets the first. All right, run this game clock.
Get a full head of speed. Latavius Murray, who had 1,000 yards with the Raiders back in 2015. He is a physical force when he squares his shoulders and he's running upfield. Tough to tackle.
31 yards receiving from Murray. And he's also run for 71 yards and a touchdown. Play clock at 2.
Russ, pocket,
Wilson,
throws.
sideline incomplete, intended for Cortland Sutton. NFL Today update, GB and Bill Cowher.
Giants still in.
They're not going anywhere. Davis Works, I think this quarterback draw and go 14 yards. They tried it too quick and it failed. Right now it's Philadelphia 19 and the Giants 9. Philadelphia trying to secure the #1 seed.
Back to Andrew Catalan.
Yeah, I know that the 49ers and Cowboys probably don't love it, but what a great opportunity for Davis Webb today, finally getting to go into a game and trying to make the most of it for the Giants. 2nd down and 10. Beatty slips. Make it 3rd down and long.
Come on.
James, to your point, we were talking with Jerry Rosberg about what this last game means, and Rosberg said, I want the game to end and the players to go out into the parking lot with their families and smile and celebrate the win. That's what this game means. And he also pointed out that even though for some of the veterans it's the last game of the year, some other players are playing in their first NFL game, trying to match their moment.
Russ, who the fuck? Oh my God! Russell Wilson! Where have you been?
Yards on Asante Samuel. He's right down there. Is he looking in the backfield? He stops his feet, a little stutter and go, and he's blown right by him.
That's field goal range.
A lot of deep shots. This is what we expected. We were here.
We need a touchdown.
First game, home game.
We gotta
Week
secure
2
the victory.
of the Russell Wilson era. We didn't see it then, but we're seeing it now. And Russell Wilson would say, just remember, things are going to keep improving. They're going to keep improving. So Mr. Positive is coming out today.
Wilson has
Time to get unlimited.
passes this half.
Edmonds with a 5-yard gain. We're running that clock. Drain that clock.
Teammate in Seattle each of the last 2 years. Played one game with Miami this season before joining Denver's practice squad in mid-December, and here he is making a big play. Wilson is now thrown for 244 yards.
And the tough thing about this for the Charger defense is there's some guys sitting around in Jacksonville, Florida going, this is the team we're playing next week. We can beat them over the top.
Russ has some time. Throwing! That's a touchdown!
His first touchdown since week 4 against Las Vegas. And what a drive by Wilson and the Broncos.
Just getting lost in there. You see somebody slipping on the turf. Raise my hand going, I'm wide open. Hit me the ball, please.
Second touchdown of the season for Cortland Sutton.
That's number 4 today.
And McManus with the extra point.
It's good.
Russell Wilson throws his third touchdown of the game. Broncos go up 31-20 on CBS.
Who is this guy? Who is this quarterback? Russ is cooking for real. This is what we've been waiting for all season. I'm going to try to fix the Seattle game.
We did it, Wilbur! Magnificent, brother! Yes. Why'd you get the armrest? Why shouldn't I? Because I was there first.
If you're on a flight, you need to share the armrest. And if you want to save by bundling home and car insurance, you need Geico.
Geico, obviously.
What is that? A tray table for snacking. I didn't get peanuts.
Oh well. See how much you can save by bundling with Geico.
I've been pushing just a little.
It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Michelob Ultra.
If Raina's thinking about retirement, she'll get some help from Fidelity to envision what's possible and balance risk and reward. And with a clear plan, Raina can enjoy wherever she's headed next. That's the planning effect from Fidelity.
She's alive. Where's my going on? I think it's all connected.
And now it's just loading. Well, I have it. Now it's just loading.
For Baker Mayfield in case they need to rally.
All right.
Exactly right.
2 minutes left in this game. Seahawks are up, or Rams are up 16-13. If it stays that way. We want the Lions to win, remember. If you don't, get the fuck out of here.
Trying to win themselves into a position where, with a Lions win, they would be playoff bound. They have yet to fail this year on first and goal to go inside the 5. They're perfect in every opportunity this season. Just hand it tonight. Walker, the carry. Walker.
Seahawks. Oh, they didn't get it.
Here. 31-20 now in favor of Denver. DeAndre Carter back deep to receive the kickoff. McManus with a touchback.
Score is 31-20.
Chase Daniel time here in Denver.
All right, they're taking out Justin Herbert, putting in Chase Daniel.
He was undrafted back in 2009 out of Missouri. Played in one game a year ago with the Chargers. This will be the 4th time he sees action this season, including back-to-back games now as he played the final 2 series last week in the rout over the Rams. Larry Roundtree comes in at running back and takes the handoff.
They're going to run it for 2.
McMillan. Interesting career for Chase Daniel. This is his 74th career game. He's made a total of 5 starts in the NFL, but he has banked more than $40 million.
You know, it's funny. I had studied him a lot coming out of Missouri. There was a receiver by the name of Jeremy Maclin, who ended up being a first-round pick with the Eagles. And so watching him get the ball from Chase McDaniel, impressed with Chase at the time.
They're going to run it, and there's no gain. Maybe a 1-yard gain.
3rd down coming up. With James Lofton, our rules analyst Gene Steratore, our entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thank you for joining us. Week 18 of the NFL on CBS for this year. And the Broncos trying to close it out on a winning note.
All right, Seahawks going, and they're not going to get it. They got stopped again. 4th and goal. Are they going to go for it? I don't think they're going for it. I think they're just going to kick the field goal. Under pressure. He's running. And he's... That's a 3 and out. Run that clock. Run that clock.
Singleton makes his 11th tackle. Chase Daniels saw the open area. That open area cleaned up, closed up pretty quickly. And he's going, this didn't happen in practice when I'm running the scout team. But the other guys, nobody ever hits
Seahawks going for a field goal.
First hit in a little while, probably.
I'd love it if they miss.
Great.
It's only a 22-yarder.
Brandon Johnson back deep to receive the punt. And a fair catch called.
Oh my!
Louis Gilman recovers.
Seahawks made it. Broncos just.
Broncos made Washington inactive and Kinto hinted at.
We just gave the Chargers life and it crashed.
Talking to Jared Rosberg before the game, and he's talking about high hands. Look how low the hands are there. He wants those hands up above eye level to track that ball as it's coming down. So those are the fundamentals that he loved to instill in these young guys trying to return these punts. Because once that ball crosses your eyes, you really can't see it the last foot or so.
Remember, Freddie Swain had been back deep to receive punts, but on that big catch that Swain made, he came up grabbing his back. So they put Brandon Johnson out there, and now the Chargers take over at the Denver 29. Here's Roundtree.
Yeah, the Chargers ain't going to do anything.
Well, these two teams met back in week 6, and they went to overtime at SoFi Stadium. Russell Wilson to Greg Dulcich, a 39-yard receiving touchdown. Eckler countered with a 6-yard score, but then Montreal, Washington lost the punt in overtime. It led to the game winner for Dustin Hopkins.
Flashbacks, overtime game.
2nd and 9. Completes it to Palmer, and he's got the first down. Spun down by McMillan. NFL Today update. Let's go back to New York.
A big Rams defensive stop. Yeah, 3rd and goal. You're going to see Kenneth Walker get stopped right here by Taylor Rapp of the LA Rams. They had to settle for a field goal. The game is now tied. Rams 16, Seattle 16.
Andrew and James.
All right, good one there. Lions fans watching anxiously, hoping that the Seattle loss would make tonight's game against Green Bay winning in for either team. Daniel, quick pass.
Don't let them get the first.
Keenan Allen still out there.
Why is Keenan Allen still out there? That's stupid.
Keenan Allen, the senior member of this team, guys, been around
just run the clock.
As a long-time Charger. Talk to us about the postseason, how he's going to ramp up his play a little bit in the postseason. Where you can see
half the quarter left.
He probably volunteered to go in this because Mike Williams is down. They need that 3rd receiver in a 3-wide receiver practice and package rather. I'll go in, coach. I'll do it. Keenan Allen is a guy who I think a lot of the other players on this team look to for that leadership.
2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6. Got the first.
And Carter out of bounds. First and goal for Los Angeles after a 7-yard pickup.
Run the clock. Run it.
Real quick, it's so odd because I don't think we've mentioned Pat Surtain's name the whole broadcast. You're not supposed to. That's because they don't throw to him. He's that good that he doesn't even come up on TV because he's never involved in the play. He wasn't targeted at all last week in Kansas City. And again today, they've stayed away. Wisely, I may add. Pick up for Kelly makes it 2nd and goal. 6
Oh, that was a nice cut. Thanks.
You're
Didn't
trying
even
to
see.
run
They ran the
that
ball.
wide sweep, get him away from the front 7, get him isolated on the outside, with the wide receivers trying to do the blocking. And there's Kareem Jackson and Pat Surtain coming up, making the tackle, knocking him out of bounds. So Surtain, not only a great cover guy, but a guy who's
6 minutes left in this game.
2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. He gets the touchdown to Keenan Allen.
His 2nd touchdown of the game.
God damn it.
And it's 31-26. So Allen has doubled his touchdown total today.
Nice one-handed grab there, ball a little bit off, but that doesn't deter Keenan Allen from making the touchdown reception.
Fans at home, we're saying just end this game. Get to Jacksonville.
You give these guys on the field a chance to compete and go after it.
Daniel in trouble back of the end zone.
God damn it. We're choking.
So we've got a 3-point game
We're
with
choking.
6:02 to go.
All right, we need to just run the ball and get first downs. 6:02 left.
Great catch by Joshua
Still time.
Palmer
Still
going
time.
up to get that one.
You cannot turn off and on the spout of trying to win games. That's what the Chargers are trying to do right now.
A 3-point game on CBS.
Deep sea driving, I see.
Something like that.
Well, here's something else. With your Farmers Policy Perk new car replacement, you can get a new one.
That's something else.
Get a whole lot of something with Farmers Policy
Oh,
Perk.
this fucking game. Come on.
We are.
We're the new Chargers. We're choking.
Can't be right. Just confirm that that's the real price.
And they play the Burger King ad. We're gonna lose. This wasn't Justin Simmons.
COVID-19. Some people get it, and some people can get it bad. And for those who do get it bad, it may be because they have a high risk factor, such as heart disease, diabetes, being overweight, asthma, or smoking. Even if symptoms feel mild, these factors can increase your risk of COVID-19 turning severe. So if you're at high risk and test positive, don't wait. Ask your healthcare provider right away
Second and
if
8.
authorized oral treatment is right for you.
Seahawks.
This is the truck that helps keep families safe. And the truck that helps you far from home. The truck that lets you
There's still
move
time.
mountains and then climb them.
Plenty of game. We're winning.
The truck of
We just
the
need to run the ball and drain the clock.
outdoors.
We gotta
You're
do
the
it.
adopters
Maybe get a touchdown.
and the rising
Hopefully.
generation. This is the one more truck owners are switching to. This is what it means.
Baker in trouble. He's gonna throw it, but not get anything out of it.
I've got that sunshine.
What's up, Einstein?
My network has gone kaput.
You tried to save a buck on it.
Not so smart.
Well, there is a smarter way to save.
Oh.
Switch to Verizon.
That's right. For a limited time, get Verizon Unlimited for just $25 a line, guaranteed for 3 years. Brilliant! Only on Verizon.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Verizon. The
All right,
network you deserve.
come on, Denver.
At last, Farmers Insurance. Get a
They've let me
quote
down
at
all year.
farmers.com.
Make it up to me with this.
And by Burger King.
Pictures from the Chargers' last playoff win. That was the 2018 AFC wildcard game when they beat Baltimore 23-17. And then the following week they went up to New England and lost. Next week, Super Wildcard Weekend presented by
Come on.
Jaguars. And all will begin before the CBS
Come
game
on.
with our NFL Today crew.
I know the Chargers are hoping they get a Sunday game because they have that long travel, obviously from Los Angeles to Jacksonville, that they'd have to make on Thursday.
All right.
Wilson to the
Wilson.
air on first down.
Time.
He's looking deep at
Plenty of
the
time.
there and throws incomplete.
Throw it incomplete.
So he asked Keenan Allen, what's the difference between the last time the Chargers went to the playoffs, that 2018 team, and this team? And he said, both teams very tight. Feels like this is a close-knit group. But he also said we have a lot more depth this time around. And he pointed to all the injuries, himself included, where guys were forced to step up, get experience, make plays. He feels that that will really suit the Chargers well going into this
Just won the
playoff.
game. No, stop buffering.
Second down and 10.
No!
So they try to get creative here late in the fourth, and it doesn't work.
That was dumb.
A loss of 15.
We were about to see how far Jerry Jeudy could throw the football because Cortland Sutton is on the right side, and he's...
Now it's buffering.
The brakes a little bit, so it's a kind of a stop and go deal, so that the defensive back can come up and chase the run.
Jeudy has not attempted a pass so far.
Third and
in his
25.
On third and 25,
Ross
Wilson for Jeudy.
Gonna throw it to Jeudy.
And he's short of a
Still doesn't get the first. All right, so we blew like a minute.
Bamiga makes the tackle. It's fourth down after a 19-yard
Need to drain that
pickup.
clock.
So Corliss Waitman will come out. DeAndre Carter back deep. Chargers and Broncos each have all 3 timeouts remaining.
Talked to Waitman before the game, finishing out his first full season. He was in Pittsburgh a little while last year, but this is his first NFL season and been really good. Teams not really getting a lot of returns against him. He kicks them high, then kick them real deep. Gives the coverage units to get under him.
Carter backtracking to his 12.
Oh my god. Oh, of course it would crash. Why wouldn't it?
Not really getting a lot of returns against him. He kicks them high, then kick them real deep.
Now we're set back a
Gives the
few
coverage
minutes.
units to get under him.
Carter backtracking to his 12. The sideline, and he's caught from behind. Nice play by Jalen Virgil. Otherwise, so 4:16 to go, and Chase Daniel will go back to work. Week 3 rematch coming between the Chargers and Jaguars. And, you know, James, we saw the Jaguars a lot this year. Watched the game last night. That wasn't Trevor Lawrence's best performance. The defense really won him that game, but I think that could help Trevor Lawrence going into next week.
Well, I think the critical thing, you find a way to win. And that was a must-win game for him against a team, the Tennessee Titans, that had really owned that division for as long as any of those Jacksonville players had really been in the league. They had always known Tennessee Titans.
First and 10.
First place team. Now we are the first place team.
Daniel looking deep.
Damn, I thought that was going to be a PS2 pick.
Surtain was actually in coverage, so they took a shot his way.
Second and 10.
Keep in mind, we're talking Jaguars.
We lost the stupid Seattle game again.
Pat Surtain was high school teammates with Tyson Campbell of the Jaguars, a cornerback. And those two talk all the time, and they say they compare notes. So I would imagine Tyson Campbell will ring up Pat Surtain this week to get some notes on his Chargers receiver.
Start. Offense number 89.
Let's go, false start.
And, you know, in addition to that, they can pull up the same film. They have the same tablets. They can go, hey, go to week 4, this play. This is what the guy liked to do. This is what he had done the week before. So, yeah, they're passing along all that information. They're getting all that information from their coaches.
Second and 8
but
at the
it
LA
really
20.
does stand out when it's from a player, a teammate, a former teammate that you respect.
Second down at 15, a screen to Roundtree. And Roundtree
We got 1 yard.
caught
It's going to be
by
3rd and
Owazurike,
14.
the rookie out of Iowa State.
Thank God.
Third down with 4 minutes to play.
And we had talked about Brandon Staley playing this game to win, going for 2, being down by 3 points now, and 3 and 4 down territory right now. And would you punt the ball away from Brandon Staley?
We need to stop.
If I'm the Chargers, just make it end and get healthy going into next week. So I can punt, but it's not the way the game has been played today. We do have all 3 timeouts as well. Third and 4. Looked like
pick? My stupid.
Chase McDaniel felt early pressure, throws his ball, going back.
Ooh, that might be a pick.
It's close. If they called it an interception, pretty sure we might be looking for information to turn that over. But that looks like he caught it, but it's so close. I don't know if you can say
I don't know if
that
that's
he
a
didn't
pick.
catch it.
It looked like one.
Wow, in his first NFL game, Jaquan McMillan.
Early on the field with an incomplete pass is being challenged by Denver.
It looks like his hand's under it. I don't know.
It looked like he was getting up and taking it in. That obviously would not count.
He'll get it right at that spot, and I love Jerry Rosburg challenging this for his player. Because he wants to be in that
That's a good challenge.
celebration too.
And
Big
McMillan
Fangio
is
could never.
exactly the guy that Rosburg was talking about going into this last game. What is there to play for? Well, this.
Oh, don't you lose connection on me.
Rosburg's faith. 12 interceptions in his career at East Carolina, and he's hoping this is the first one of his NFL career. Gene Steratore is with us, and how do you see it, Gene?
In this situation, fellas, I believe that he keeps his hands underneath of that football. I'm looking at there's just one small aspect of that where the ball may be touching, but I really like the shot our cameramen are doing a great job in giving us there. I feel like that left hand is underneath of that football enough to avoid the ground from aiding him in this interception. Really tight.
Oh, yeah.
In my opinion, though, I think we still had enough space there, and then when the ball maybe touches the ground, I believe that defensive player has control of that football. But really close, and I would say, guys, that when you look at that play, it's those couple frames there that I mentioned to you, that again, understanding the ruling was incomplete on the field, they would have to have this be 100% indisputable evidence to overturn. And that's the only piece of that they caught.
Come on, dude. Stop.
The hurdle the Broncos have to clear now as Sean Hockey continues to look.
And we've got a further look from behind where it does look like he makes the interception where the ball doesn't move, because right there, he now picks the ball up off the ground, and that left hand was under, and then the right forearm cradles the ball before it gets moved by the ground at all.
I agree, James.
Bit. All right. I think here's the call.
All right, here's Sean Hockey.
Ruling on the field of an incomplete pass stands as called.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Boo!
And these Denver fans are.
Well, we let them know.
We want to see the Broncos try to.
Wow, just another week of the refs calling shit calls on us.
Rosburg still get. Johnson will let it bounce. And it takes a Chargers roll to get down there. They will. Down inside the 5 at the 2.
All right. 3:14 left.
So the Broncos will be pinned deep with 3:14 to play.
So the Chargers, all 3 timeouts, 2-minute warning coming up. And Brandon Staley's going to play this.
We got it. We got this.
with his young quarterback, Chase Daniel. Young in terms of games he's played.
First down and 10. And they run it with Latavius Murray up the middle. He's got
Murray!
Murray slips a tackle across the 25.
Let's go. Try.
Latavius Murray.
Run that clock. Run that clock.
That you hate giving up because you show this on film. Teams will want to do it coming at you the next week. So now Jacksonville's looking at this going, hey, in between the defensive ends, we've got some area that we can really
Damn, they
work
called
on.
a timeout and there's still 3 minutes left.
Chargers call timeout. They have 2 remaining.
All right.
Today, $55,516. Congratulations to tonight's winner.
First and 10, 3:04 left.
Broncos in charge.
And it crashed.
Broncos and Chargers here. It's been a big day for Jerry Jeudy.
There we go, Jerry.
And he's over 150 yards receiving today. Interesting game here with James Lofton and Gene Steratore. I'm Andrew Catalan. Before kickoff, when the Ravens lost, the Chargers were locked into the 5 seed in the AFC playoffs. They will go to Jacksonville next week. But Chargers head coach Brandon Staley has made the decision to play his starters for the majority of this game. And it may have proved costly as Mike Williams left with a back injury and was carted off the field.
Run the ball, please. Thank you.
Starters, including Justin
Go, Murray, go!
Murray runs across the 45 for 9 more yards. Chris Rumpf makes the tackle. Chargers have 2 timeouts left with 2:40.
With Jerry Rosberg, interim coach for the second game, probably headed back to retirement, to waking up at 10 a.m. as opposed to 5 a.m. And with a guy who is now looking at his team going, I just want them to be able to celebrate, be able to get some good feeling out of this season. Russell Wilson having one of his better games of the season, statistically all the way back to week 1.
3 touchdown passes for Wilson on 2nd and 1. It's Murray, and he's stood up by Rumpf. Latavius Murray.
That's going to be the last
For
play.
102 yards today. Brandon Staley with 2 timeouts. Will not call them here. It's the 2-minute warning. Denver 31. Los Angeles 28 on CBS.
Dave from State Farm. I really want that personal price plan, so I'll admit it. Who's that guy?
Jazz, call or click to get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Michael, I am offering you a chance to atone for what you have done.
What exactly are you asking me to do? Tread very carefully.
If we do this correctly, every single person will get what they deserve.
That is definitely him.
Dude, that's Jessica taking a little break with a peppermint frosty.
See how the game went to
I
overtime.
gotta ask him. Hello.
Hi.
Mind if I sit?
Oh.
When it's Frosty time, choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new Peppermint Frosty.
Oh, this stresses me out.
Tools made to help you get more
Check the heart rate.
to guide you every step of the way and explore products quickly with the scan. That way you get the top brands at the best prices. Without missing a beat.
123 right now.
It's made for doing. Download the Home Depot app and see how doers get more done.
Sweet pillows of softness.
This is soft.
Holy Charmin.
Excuse me. Roll it back, everybody. Charmin Ultra Soft is so cushiony soft, you'll want more, but it's so absorbent, you can use less. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Right, come on.
A new episode of Ghosts, Thursday
Put the game back on.
CBS. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Bud Light, who reminds you to drink responsibly. And by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm.
Swear to God.
Back in Denver with James Lofton, I'm Andrew Catalan. Brandon Staley and the Chargers know they're
2
headed
minutes.
to Jacksonville next week. But the outcome of this game
Third
is
and
still
one.
in the balance. 3rd and 1 for the Broncos. Trying to avoid a 13th loss, which would be a franchise record. Wilson on 3rd and 1, and we'll see where they spot it. Fans thinking Wilson has enough. And it is a first down. And now we'll see just how much Brandon Staley wants this game to continue. Will he use his timeouts or just say we've seen enough and head off to Jacksonville?
Send it.
Tonight on
We're
CBS
done.
begins with 60 Minutes and a revealing interview with Prince Harry. Then it's in New East New York and NCIS Los Angeles. Down in play is Jasir Taylor was
I definitely am missing a lot of plays.
crashing down.
All right. Minute left. I think
Tell
he's
you
just
one
gonna
big
let
positive
it
today
go.
from a Broncos perspective is the connection between Russell Wilson and
Let's go,
Jerry
baby.
Jeudy, who has 154 yards receiving. That could be a big boost for Denver going into next year.
Oh, we always talk about what do you have to play for late in the year, putting your best on tape. Russell Wilson putting some good on tape out there for the next guy who's coming in to look at the Broncos head coaching job, perhaps.
And Sean Payton today, earlier, admitted that he did have a conversation with Broncos ownership and will interview for the job. Here's Murray.
Yeah, we're gonna get Sean Payton.
All right, James, we saw the Jaguars a handful of times this year. What do you see next week?
That's game.
Chargers, Jaguars.
We did it.
Okay, the Broncos win their 5th game of the year, and the
Oh,
first for interim head coach Jerry Rosberg. Again, the AFC playoff bracket next week, the 3 games in the AFC wildcard picture. Chargers, Jaguars. Dolphins, Bills. Tonight on CBS begins with 60 minutes.
we did
And
it.
it's in New East New York and NCIS Los
We did it.
Angeles, followed by East New York. First
Good
game's
news,
off
we
in the
did it.
Chiefs territory. This is
Oh, and Seahawks just won, so great. Oh, the Broncos won.
We love our new home. There's so much space.
Thank you everybody for coming out to the stream.
You're slouching
Appreciate
again,
it.
Ted.
Thank you for the likes and all the subscribers.
Expired.
Broncos country.
It's a lot
That's
of
right.
house. I hope you can keep it